Hey everyone, it is June 5th, and you're listening to the Nerdivore podcast where we consume all things nerd. My name is David, aka Double D, and I am joined by Norman, aka Guy Named Norm,
Hi-yo.
and Anthony, aka Bullboy.
What's up?
Last week we took it off for Memorial Day, so I hope everyone had a good
Safe.
weekend. I mean, it must have been safe if you're here with us. And let's see. Today we're going to talk about the Sony showcase that happened, I think week and a half ago. Computex was last week. The WWDC, the Apple Worldwide Developers Conference, started today. They had a keynote. And then some random entertainment news that we might be able to fit in. It's a bit of a long one because we took the week off. But let's go ahead and fill you in on what we've been doing the past couple of weeks. Let's see. The week before this one, I didn't really do much. I had to work out quite a lot. And then, let's see, I started playing a game. I'll talk about that later. But I went to wrestling
Live.
live at the San Diego State Viejas Arena.
Sunday. No, it was Wednesday.
It was on Wednesday last week.
Wednesday.
It was AEW Wrestling. You could catch their stuff on TBS on Wednesdays and then TNT on Fridays. And then they also announced that they're having a Saturday show on TNT also. So they're like the second, like, if you remember back in the day, it was like WWF and WCW.
Yeah.
This is,
Is this the new WCW?
This is the new WCW.
Have you been to a WWE event?
I've never been to a wrestling event. This was the first one I've ever been to.
Oh, pop
hey.
that cherry, dude. Get him,
Dude,
get him, dude.
You know how in the beginning of basketball games they're like out there, like, you know, getting ready, shooting hoops. Are there people like practicing,
Like warming up?
Yeah, practice their frog splash off the top, and just like.
Or
running
are there
around?
like comedians or something like to warm up the crowd?
They do have a thing called like dark matches where it's like it's not televised or recorded. It's just, you know, to entertain the crowd. So like
Okay.
World exclusive.
this started at 4, but it was live on TBS at 5, and then we got there around 4:30, so we caught like one women's match, and it was
What time did you get over?
entertaining.
Like 9?
Ended
8?
around like 8:30, maybe 9,
Nice.
I think.
Nice.
But yeah, AEW wrestling. It was really cool. I did take 1 or 2 videos of like some entrances, but I was clearly drunk. So like me singing along is not a good sight. So we're not gonna play those.
Caroline.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Like I follow wrestling and I talk about it here on the podcast every now and then. And yeah, like I went with 2 of my buddies and like talking to them, like catching them up on the storylines, like or
I was gonna
who's
say, are they
who.
into it like you or
No. And it was funny because like Eddie mentioned it, where like the people who were sitting around, like they started asking John, like, "Oh, who do you think's gonna be the first match?" And then John's like, "I don't know." And then I'm like, so I chime in, and then like, "Oh, I think it's probably gonna be these groups fighting." And then the first match was really good, but then Eddie's like, "Now I know what you feel like when we're at a sports bar." And then Eddie just starts talking about like football or basketball, and I'm just like sitting there like, I'm fucking hungry right now.
Dang, he did not enjoy himself.
No, like it was still pretty fun for like, cause like
Or he just doesn't know the stories.
yeah,
like
like
that.
so
Yeah, yeah.
just like a fish out of water, like don't know what to talk about kind of thing.
But he was like saying, "Fuck it." Did you guys double fist at least?
Yeah,
dude?
like we pre-gamed at BJ's.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then,
Like we pre-gamed in the lobby, in the parking lot, on the way over.
Damn, I want some avocado egg rolls now from BJ's.
Ooh. Hey, I like some BJ. Those are my second favorite avocado rolls because like it's like all avocado. Like, excuse you, you need to get on CPK's level. Throw some bacon chunks in there, some chicken.
Oh, I thought they both had bacon in there.
No, avocado. The ones from BJ's are straight up avocado, dude.
Okay.
So like sometimes you're like, what is this? A fucking caterpillar? Ooh.
They're still
I
good.
did have those. I did have the avocado rolls. I was trying to
Hell
remember
yeah.
what I had.
They're pretty good. They're still a go-to, but like if I had to choose between that and CPK, I'm going CPK. Straight up. Pazookies too. They're known for their Pazookies.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Mhm.
oh, wrestling adjacent or AEW adjacent. How do you feel about the fucking
What?
Kevin Owens winning? He beat Roman Reigns, no?
No. Well,
Did that
it was a
in a
tag, team match.
Yeah, it was a tag team match.
So like, the bloodline is breaking up in a way.
Yeah, it feels like it, dude. After they lost honorary Oos, dude.
On it, Eddie.
Yeah. But yeah, like before this, there was a WWE event in Saudi Arabia, and then there was also there was a pay-per-view for this company in Vegas, which wasn't as great, but like they had one of those like 4-on-4, let's wrestle around the arena. I think I showed you guys last year where like they basically broke up the ring, like they destroyed the ring and just started choking people with the ropes and stuff.
Holy
And then,
shit.
Like I think this year they like to do remember Shawn Michaels super kick?
Uh-huh.
Like everyone does that.
Oh, was this one where it was like the firecracker crazy kick,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
Holy-
that's the one I saw it and I was like, was he there for that? That was insane, dude.
It was like this picture.
Did you lose your shit when that happened, dude?
Oh.
Look at did you go crazy? I would have went
Kinda
crazy,
wanna-
dude.
wait, what is
I was
happening
like,
to this
whoa,
picture
what
right
the
now?
hell?
Dude, his foot exploded on this dude's head, dude.
No, someone's got him in a headlock, someone's got him in a leg lock, and then
Yeah.
he kicked him with a sparkling kick, dude.
It was so insane. And then
Dude, this was like those frame locks, dude. What are they called, dude? In Tekken, when you hit the perfect
Oh, yeah.
frame.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then,
You did
like,
a-
what's crazier? What was even a crazier spot after this was like they brought Tex into the ring, and then they took
Fucking
off this
Tex.
full shoes and made him fucking step in it, like dropped him into it, and it looked nasty, dude.
Wait, what? What? Oh, tax.
Yeah,
Like thumbtacks, yeah.
Yeah. I was,
Like it's already like hilarious when people like backdrop into it, but like
yeah.
they took off his shoe so that way he couldn't super kick anymore,
Oh,
even
yeah.
after this
I-
explosion.
I saw this clip on TikTok and I was like, that is great. Like I didn't understand like the logistics of it. I was like, where was it? Was it in his like at the bottom of his shoe, on his toe, like where? Like on the dude's head? Like it was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was like out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where are the pyrotechnics on his shoe? Had to be, right?
Yeah, like some like
That is a crazy ass
rubber
picture
his
though.
ankle and-
Dude, the clip was crazy
Right?
too.
yeah.
And it goes by fast. It's just like a head kick, like and then you're like, damn.
And then I do have a small clip. Like it was probably like the funniest thing that happened where like there was this guy who like turned basically on somewhat like a good guy. So he's a full bad guy now. And then like the whole arena for 5 minutes was just
Lex Luthor.
booing this guy. Like it was so funny.
He's the older version of the Batman. I'm sorry, the Smallville Lex Luthor. Remember? Or Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
And maybe
Parker
I
Harry
lost
Mandel.
a nephew.
But yeah, we were booing the shit
who
out of
was
this
that,
man.
Bob
And
the
then at
Builder back
one
there?
point started saying, "You suck, you suck." So it's just like, I don't know. I've been following wrestling for like 25 years since like I was in elementary school. So to like finally be in arena and just start like chanting all that shit was pretty fun. So
Well, now that you've got like the experience, do you want to go back?
Yeah, are
Yeah,
you going
like,
again?
next
Would you
time
go to another
AEW goes
AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you would, huh? Would you go to LA for WWE?
I don't know.
Or is that too
maybe.
big?
I think
for
that's
some
too
things,
big.
some awesome things are awesome, but like they're like it's too like Disneyland is cool, right? But I don't want to go because it's just too. It's too cool, I guess.
Yeah, like,
like-
tickets for this thing was only like $46. So like,
How much is it for? Was it for their pay per view? Did you see?
No, I didn't see. But
I
like,
wonder how much more it is.
I mean, we talked about it, like how WrestleMania is like $300 for the all the way up there nosebleeds at SoFi. So.
I mean, but the experience though, like you're just like fuck you. Everyone's taking shots, drinking beer.
Would you pay $80 to get like on the floor?
Yeah, like
Would you pay $100 to get in the first 3 rows?
I think it was 100, but I think those sold out already. Like I think they were 120 or 150. But it was like
that would have been worth it.
I want to sit over there. I want to get high five the
I want to be where the people are.
I kind of would want to sit where they're running down, like the little the ramp
over
right
there.
If it was closer, you know what I mean? Because you could just be like, "Fuck you, fucking suck, you fucking." You know? They'll hear you.
But it's like it was cool over here because like most of the wrestlers would like if they run out of the ring and then
like
into the
stage,
stands, this is where they were, and
That's cool.
like that's where you're like on camera and stuff.
Did you run into anyone you knew? I always ask when there's like big local
I did not
events.
run into. Oh hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's like awkward, especially when you can't hear anything.
Yeah, but it was pretty fun. I had a great time. I would do it again. Hopefully, we can all do it as a group.
Yeah, the only reason why I couldn't do this was because it was way too late or early in the day. It was
Way
early
too
in the
middle
day.
of the week.
Yeah, that too, and I just couldn't get the time off.
Yeah. But yeah, that was AEW wrestling. And then I've been playing, went back to a game, Persona 5.
I saw this.
And I was like, man, where did I leave off? I don't want to restart. I'm just going to like go from where my last save is. And like, I don't know, I guess I've doubled the amount of time I put in previously. I don't even remember when I played this last. I think it was like last year. And then I was trying to play Persona 3 and Persona 4, and then I was like, I'll just
It's not as
play
good?
this. Like, Persona 3 wasn't as good. Like, it's like, you know, the third one, so
I'll see you later.
it's not as advanced as these, like, in terms of storytelling or graphics and mechanics. Like, Persona 5 is probably, like, the best one to get into because it makes it way more easier, and then it's like everything's more stylized and cool. But I still like Persona 4's cast and story a little bit better, but this one's just as good.
I think too, the tech in the game is closer to where we are right now.
Yeah.
For me, that what made it even more special.
And then it was crazy, like I played maybe 15 hours over the past 2 weeks, and then like only 5 of those hours was like me playing it as like an RPG. Like the other 10 hours is just me playing this like high school simulator. Like you're making friends with the school president, your class president.
Oh, you're in there now.
We were in, what was that? Not Shibuya, the other one. The one that starts with an S. Shinjuku.
Shinjuku. Isn't that where Senpai was? Senpai was just there, right? Testing out the new Panasonic camera.
Who?
Senpai Gaming. Harris?
Oh, I guess. I
didn't
haven't
watch
watched
it.
any of his videos.
I showed you.
He was just in Japan. Testing out, and he hasn't
Jesse, it's
tested it
an
yet.
RPG, Japanese RPG,
Yeah,
like
it's,
Final Fantasy style.
it's like turn-based RPG, and then like also kind of like
An anime.
Pokemon-esque, where like you're collecting monsters and then using their abilities and like their magic abilities, such as fire, ice, thunder, and wind. And then eventually, this one has like nuclear powers and psychosis. So
But it's like but this game specifically is like you're playing an anime.
yeah,
It's,
like.
I mean, they're all good like that, but this one's really good.
And then here I'm friends with a politician that lost
heck?
his way, and then you're trying to help him be better or like rid himself of his old title of like no good Torah or something. I think that was his nickname. And then you have school where you gotta study every now and then to bring up your grades. You gotta Be nice to people so that way you can raise your kindness. There's a lot to do in this game. That's why I was like, you know what? I have some time until Final Fantasy 16 comes out. Let me go through this one real quick.
Dude, remember my my buddy coworker, Her Memories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started playing Yakuza 0, dude, and he's like getting stuck in the
my.
mini games too, dude. He's like the
Yakuza 0.
karaoke one's pretty fun.
Yeah. Wait till he gets to the freaking VHS club.
Oh yeah,
my
with
God.
the
Wait a minute.
is that the dancing one? Oh yeah.
But
But yeah, he's like, dude, the mini game. He's like, I'm gonna buy a shirt that says I'm here for the mini games.
As if. What do you want?
thank you, Jesse. We all look delicious.
Last time it was info on the
Other
show.
characters you meet this journalist that you meet at a bar, but you're like under 18, so it's like, what's
How'd you
going
get
Wait,
on?
why'd you get in the bar though?
These are your two best friends, the Ryuji and Anne. Ryuji's like this delinquent that started fights with the teachers because they were talking shit, and then he just hooks up with you, and then this girl is a former model that was, or not former, but she has like a modeling career, and then she was accused of sleeping with one of the teachers. Very scandalous. And and there's a fortune teller. I'm trying to find, oh, this lady is pretty hilarious. Like, she's your homeroom teacher, but she also does like maid service, like anime maid
Dang.
service,
I'll see you
and then
later,
she
then.
eventually works for you, and then
What
you
the
just
fuck?
like she has this really sad story, and then like, yeah, there's this really sad story like that you have to help her and
So
stuff.
hot.
And I'm trying to find the one clip.
I
Did I
see.
write down the time for it? No. But like, it's funny that at one point there's a burger. Oh, here, I found it. There's a burger restaurant, and then if you raise your stats high enough, you can take on the challenge of like eating a humongous burger and stuff. So I thought that was hilarious. I think in Persona 4 there's like a beef bowl contest. So yeah.
I don't want to try. I still want to do an eating contest. Just one, dude. One challenge.
Because I remember, I think Yakuza was like the game that made me want to try takoyaki, and then now I'm just like, every time we go to a Japanese restaurant, I have to get it.
It's delicious. That's why.
But yeah, Persona 5, I am deep into it again, and I'm going to commit to finishing it before Final Fantasy 16 comes out later this month. So, you can check it out on my Twitch channel if you want to. I'm, where am I now? Part 17. And I'm sorry, but parts 1 through 8 are not on the VOD anymore because that was months ago, so I can't find those anymore. But let's see, what else did I do? I've been watching this anime, Hell's Paradise.
Pretty good
It's
so
pretty
far
good.
for me.
I don't know how to describe this one. It's like convicts go to an island to
They have personal parole officers with them.
yeah, to find something that can make them immortal. And yeah, I'll be honest, the only reason I watched this anime was because I saw a bunch of people cosplaying as this girl as the purple. So I was like,
Oh,
I should probably-
stupid.
I should probably go watch the anime, see what
She's like if Jade or if Katana from Mortal Kombat and Mai from what's that game called? Fatal Fury?
King
SNK?
of Fighters.
King of Fighters, if they became a person, that's what she dresses like, I feel like. Or Psylocke. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
If Psylocke were a ninja, it'd be her.
Oh, that's why she's all covered up. That's the secret. You don't find it unless you watch it.
But yeah, this anime is pretty good. It's like halfway through its episode so far, I think. I'm not sure, but yep, that's the anime I've been watching. And then last Sunday, Barry finished its final episode. Came out, and still a highly recommended show to just check out. The ending was, it's a little bit like, I could see it disappointing people, but for me, it was like, oh, that like fit it perfectly. Like it was just weird and random, and just put a good ending to the show. So I would suggest checking it out. And then Succession also finished on HBO Max, and I don't know, like
Or Max, just
or
Max.
just Max now. But I guess if you're on TikTok, I don't know, maybe you guys might get this, but I kept getting spoilers for what's going on in this final season.
Ooh, I hate that.
So like before the final episode came out, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna watch the final episode. And then I was like confused, like I didn't know who's who or whatever. So I started watching the show after watching the final episode. And it's like, I think this is the first time I've ever done that where like I know everyone's final forms. And then like I'm just like starting from the beginning and seeing how they get there. And then I guess it gives like a new perspective on the show where it's like, oh, I know how you end up, but you are a complete fuck up in this like in this first season. So it's a really good show. I highly suggest it. I guess I had a question for you guys. Like, have you guys ever rewatched a show that's not
Almost
a comedy
Almost never.
and multi-season and not an anime?
I don't even like to watch
Lost.
movies. I
I
but
like
after
those
you
movies.
sent me a message, after you sent it to me, I did feel like I need to watch The Newsroom again.
Yeah, like I like watching this show makes me want to watch The Newsroom again because I was like, man, this is like a way more intense version of this of that show. And then Newsroom
it?
was
Dang.
way more like political. This one's just
Yeah.
like, dude, this family's fucking insane, dude. Rich people are insane.
Yeah, I think Lost is the only one we've watched like multiple times.
Wow. I can't even watch that over. It's like, man, that first season was good, but
Yeah,
everything
the
else.
rest of it, yeah. Everything else is.
But yeah, those are my two suggestions: Barry and Succession. They just finished, so you could just binge through it now. And then in terms of eating, I went to Gangnam Korea barbecue over in Rancho Bernardo. This,
Oh, you went to this before. We stopped and tried this yet. It's
yeah,
Was this Gangnam Style? Yeah.
this
Gangnam style.
I guess used to be in Olay.
Oh yeah, because there was a Rancho Bernardo Olay before.
Yeah, and I guess they just named it Gangnam now.
Oh, does that mean that Olay down in Convoy is gonna be Gangnam style or Gangnam BBQ?
I don't know. This place was all right. It was good.
Damn, that cheese corn looked
Yeah, that cheese
perfect.
corn looked really good. I was like, damn.
Eesh.
But yeah, if you're in that area, it's not a bad place to go. They have a lunch special during the weekdays for like 26. That's when I went on Friday.
Oh yeah, that was Olay. Yup.
Yeah, because it has like the same premium and prime menu. And yeah, that place was all right. And then also went to Cucina over in Miramar. And wait, I did that wrong. This is a Filipino place.
Oh, we discovered a new Filipino place too while we were running.
Oh yeah. Oh Boyo Hendo was there.
Yeah, what
He said
that
it was
place
good.
called?
Something Lumpia Factory? No.
No, that was but another place we found too. You know where Star Bar used to be? There's a lumpia factory there. I don't know if that's where
Is that
if it took
Gaslamp?
over. It's in Gaslamp, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But there's another place in North Park.
Yeah, what the fuck was that place called?
Oh, Jesse's in here.
It was called something boy. And I don't,
White
dude. I can't
rice?
remember.
No, he's just looking at the pictures. This place was all right. I think I've voiced my displeasure of
The
Jerry's
Lumpia
Grill.
joint? No.
Oh, it is called White Rice.
Oh, wow.
Right. White Rice Bodega.
Bodega. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Here, I'll put it.
They got 4.5 stars right now, dude.
Dang. Okay, they got a website.
Oh, Rams.
There you go. There it is.
Oh,
it's
I've
a
been
small. You have? Oh, okay. Is it good?
Oh,
I
is
had
it
to
good?
I had to pick up Lumpia here. That's why.
Holy shit.
We ran past there. We were running them streets right there, boy. Wait, were we or were we driving?
No, we were running. We were
Okay.
running. I was like, holy shit, because I saw Salamat. And I was like, oh, what is that?
Did it say Salamat Yo?
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that. Look at that. When you put the egg
Yeah,
on it.
I want some Kalaman seeds.
Oh, they got a sticker pack? That's for my kid.
Then they got Ube
Ube-sol.
Pandesal there. Oh, dude. I think we might got to go there.
What was Okay, Wario. Oh, seasick bowl. That looks good. Oh. Ube drank. Gravy
Yeah,
drank.
this place was super small when we
Dude,
ran
what
by
the
it.
fuck is this going on over
That's
here?
fucking overwhelming apartments, dude.
Yeah, this guy just want to sell rice bowls.
Rice
for
bowls
something.
for.
Dude, all they
sale.
need is
See,
like
even
a
the rice
grill
bowl's
outside.
running, dude.
Oh, see, this is one of those spots like Sonics or like rallies, you know, where it's just the windows. Like boop boop boop.
Yeah, we got to go back here and try this out.
Looks good. Looks good.
White Rice Bodega. They're closing soon. They probably open till 8, huh? Yep. Dang.
And there's ube cookies there.
Yeah.
Julianne, put that on your list to make, by the way. Ube cookies. With some macadamia nuts in it and white chocolate.
Did you know ube is different from taro and ube is specific to the Philippines?
What?
Now you know. Ube is different from taro or purple yam,
Uh-huh.
and ube can only be found in it's only from the Philippines.
Why? What? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
ube was purple yam the whole time.
No,
Like,
they're different. They're slightly different, and you cannot find ube outside of the Philippines. I mean, you can't but someone brought it over. Like
I
it,
think that
it
would
came
be
from the Philippines.
delicious though. White chocolate macadamia nut ube cookies. They
Maybe.
probably
I don't
exist.
even know what ube flavor is, to tell the truth, man. I don't eat enough of it to know. Is it that good? Is the hype real?
It's pretty good. Do you like those ube pandesals? The one what they have like the
I ain't never had
mushy
them.
ube in the middle.
No, I ain't never had them.
It's like the pandi
Maybe.
cocos, but then just
They're
ube
like
instead.
they're like figs, but like ube, like the figs in a box. Never mind. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
eat more
exactly.
ube
They're
stuff.
like the figs in the box, yeah. But then
Okay.
pandesal on top instead of
I don't recall.
I don't know,
but I'm gonna
Newton.
try it.
I don't know what the cookie part's called.
Oh, speaking of, this is Filipino place adjacent. Have you guys been to that Cheetahs 2? Whatever they changed that thing to? They changed it again to something else.
to Nanai's, but Nanai's something.
You been there?
No, I saw it though. It's called Nanai's Bistro. There you go. I have
Is
not
that
been there
crab
yet.
joint still there? That
Yeah,
that shrimp
the crab
joint?
joint's still there. It's still good as hell too. Yeah, dude. So we did some eating too. We went to Gyukaku in downtown for Jesse Hendo's birthday. He's in the chat right now.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! And so we went here. We told them we told them about this place, and so we went down to grab our badges and stuff for Rock and Roll Marathon, and we went out here to have his birthday, and shit's good, but it's a little bit more expensive here, and they don't serve certain meats because they're fire hazards in downtown. I didn't know that.
What?
Well, yeah, exactly.
The only thing I noticed was they had different cocktails.
Never been more offended.
Right?
What?
They're like,
Now I need to see.
yeah. So
I remember
when
they
you
were saying
walk
like
in,
Angus
anything
meat,
that was
right?
fatty. So they didn't have the Toro beef. They didn't have Toro beef because it was a fire hazard. They didn't have pork belly because of
Pork
the fire
belly.
hazard.
Yeah, I remember we asked for that. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, probably because they got those crazy fools like Chef Boyardee out there trying to cook, and it's like flame on and catching stuff on fire.
Yeah, so there were some meats that were off the menu that were... Oh, did Jillian take a picture? Yeah, it's in the...
We are
the
currently
photo
not
chat.
selling pork belly, Toro beef, and as Wagyu temporarily due to high number of fire alarms. Sorry for the inconvenience.
So it's a fire hazard. If
Damn,
you guys
man.
didn't know, pork belly is a fire hazard.
They just need a ventilation on it, dude. Come on, guys. Come on, Vin. Our very, very cool, unless he charged us for a too large sake
Yeah, we didn't know.
waiter.
Yeah, we ordered some sakes and
We ordered
like this
one
guy-
large sake. Yeah.
And some other random dude came up to us, was like, "Hey, you guys order this extra sake?" And we're just
We're
like,
we'll take it.
We'll take it. And I was trying to be like, hey, just give it to us for half off.
Or you
But-
were like, well, you could give it to us for free, and he's like, I'm gonna get fired. And you're like, well, charge us for a small.
hey, you know, it doesn't hurt.
I
to
don't know
ask,
if he
man.
did. Yeah, I
It
don't know
doesn't
if he
hurt to
did.
ask. But we didn't know how much it cost because Jesse did a sneak a pay and surprised us all. So thank you for that, Jesse.
Yeah, happy
He
birthday,
said
though.
reverse birthday move.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, that's why Norman had a long day. I guess he could add that to his.
Yeah. God
Long-
damn it.
All right, put it
But yeah, Gyukaku was nice. Again,
Yeah, it was
It
good.
was so Gyukaku, the first time I had a lychee martini, a lychee sakitini, and this time it was like a lychee gin mojito. I think it was. Yeah, because I sucked up a mint leaf through my straw, and I was very upset at that. But it was very good food. Very
Yeah,
good.
it was good again. I was like, damn, this is so fucking good. And it was like,
Oh,
chicken
we got to
karage all day
try.
long.
We got to try weenies.
Uh huh.
And what else?
Those were good.
What else do we have that we? didn't
Oh,
have?
at the
Beef
end,
tongue?
so the beef tongue was
Chicken.
still frozen. We had chicken thigh. That was good. Beef tongue was still frozen. So like, I kid you not, like 30 minutes later, they come out with, because you know how it's limit one. So I was like, hey, can you bring out the limited edition stuff to us first? They come out here like 45 minutes later when we're like already kind of getting full.
with like
With
four
with four fucking plates of thing.
It's like, you know,
beef
when you're
tongue.
fucking pushing like add to cart and the fucking site's loading, dude, and all of a sudden you got like 4 things in your cart. That's what happened with the fucking order, dude.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, we're getting full. How are you guys getting full? So we forced it down, covered up with some plates, did the whole thing. But yeah, this was cool. We had this, and then the reason why we had this again. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the reason why we had this game was, of course, it was his birthday, but we went down to we participated in the rock and roll marathon that happened over here in San Diego over the weekend. So here's us like walking into it and talking. Julian was taking pictures here.
This is the registration and expo.
Yeah, so this is the Fit Expo. This is where you get your number, and then we're in line. We did the half marathon, so we went and got our T-shirts. Norman's wearing a T-shirt right now. So it was also their 25th anniversary, and the medals are really special too. So this year the bling was just a little bit bigger. Here's like a comparison, I guess, to how
Every
big it
time
is.
I come around your city, bling bling. Dang,
Yeah.
mouse for scale, dude. You should just
Yeah,
have a
mouse for
banana. Always at the desk.
Um,
Oh, actually, hang on. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get the one from last year. There you go. Yeah, so this is like gigantic versus the one from last year, and then the next pictures are just going through. We covered up the ones mistake. Look at Norman.
Look at the one from last year, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
2 years ago. It's so small. Look at here's my mouse for scale, dude. Dude, where are you? What happened?
Yeah, but that was the first one, and that was the first race coming out of COVID. Like I remember we had to go like take tests, and then you had to like get cleared, and then to run. Oh, here's the other one. Am I still? Oh no, I'm lagging. And then the next pictures we have here are of the shirt. This is another shirt you can get there, and on the back of the shirt, and there goes the bib right there. It had everyone's name, so I think we all got our shirt.
Yeah,
that
there
had
were
our
like
name on
2
it.
versions of the shirt. There's like the first half of the alphabet and the last half of the alphabet. But
Yeah.
this is your shirt, and you're
Yeah,
there.
There's a
Yep,
bunch of
right in the middle, right
Zamoras.
there. There's a whole bunch of Zamoras in there. None of them of which I'm related to, but there's a German Zamora right there.
Dang, dude.
And so we go on further into this, and Norman's setup. He did a nice little Instagram post version of his.
You always do
gear.
a flat lay. I did not post it to Instagram, but it's just fun to do a flat lay. But hey,
I-
look at my gear, guys.
Yeah,
Wahoo!
I was telling Julian, I was like, "Hey, clear the table. We're gonna do this." And then when I started putting it all out, I was like, "Man, I don't want to do this."
Oh,
I
let me
got
see here.
instantly lazy. Like,
This shit's like a REI fucking catalog.
yeah.
ad,
So
dude.
what does he got here? We got some. Go ahead.
Oh,
you can
so those are
explain
my Rincon 3 Hokas. These are 2 years old, but I love those things. And then I have socks because you need socks. My socks, I have to have the ones that say left and right because I forget which foot is which. So that's my left one. Then obviously the other one's my right one. A water bottle because I'm thirsty. A hat because bad hair day. There's the bib. My name's Norman. My shirt. I was wearing a Wahoo strap, a heart rate monitor, which I know the watch does it, but like the other one does it a little bit better, you know. And then fanny pack, shorts. I had some gummy snacks up top, and of course my Apple Watch. And then this camel thing underneath is actually a towel poncho by Nomadics, and that thing is legit, man. I was in the parking lot of a Seaside Buffet, like butt naked under this thing, just like free balling because I had to change.
I posted a picture of as how far I got trying to put this together.
You're like almost, but almost not.
Just the
There it
shoes.
is.
You're like I put my shoes on.
I put those on the table, and Julian's standing to the right of this picture, and then I was like, "Nah, we're not doing it. I'm just gonna take a picture of my shoes."
It's nice. I remember the first time I did a flat lay was for a Ragnar race, and I had taken the day off, and Sabrina's at work or whatever, and I took one, and Sabrina's like, "I'm doing one too," and then I think hers was better than mine, but it was cool. But yeah, this and actually doing a flat lay like this makes sure I know where all my stuff is at. So I got my sunglasses, my headphones, my watch, my shoes, my socks, my shorts, my shirt, like everything is there except for sunblock and chapstick, which I didn't use that, but I got chapped lips and I could have got sunburned. I should have used it.
Yeah, but because you did this, though, I put all my stuff together.
Yeah. It's a great way to make sure that you don't forget anything.
Yeah. So after that, we went home. Dude, none of us got to go to sleep because we were all excited. We had to wake up at 4. David remembers last time he dropped us off. And he was like, "Nah, nope, I ain't doing that this year."
Not this year.
And so we got up. I think I went to sleep at like maybe 10, and then woke
Wait.
up every hour.
Last time we fucking
went-
went drinking.
I know.
Yeah, son.
Yeah. So we did a little drinking. So the next day we wake up, all of us were telling each other, "Oh, we only had like 3 hours, 1 hour of sleep, 2 hours of sleep." And so here's a group picture of us, and there goes Jesse, me, one of my coworkers, Jackie, and she ran the full marathon. And Jesse and Jackie was their first time ever doing a marathon, period. And she actually made it, I think, in 5 hours, 35 minutes. Jesse, we all made it under 3 hours for the half marathon. But yeah, dude, this was packed, man. There were a lot more people than last year. So there's a whole bunch of people here waiting to just go in. And
This is just to get to the start line, and they
Yep.
start you at like about 100 people at a time, dude.
yeah, and there's a whole bunch of people on the sides too. They're just waiting. They're like just flooding in to get in. And so what they do is like the elite runners get to go first, and then like my little
normies.
cousin, yeah, the next elites,
The enthusiasts.
the enthusiast, which where my cousin was. So my cousin ran it in an hour and 25 minutes or something like that. He's a crazy guy, so he beat us pretty good. But I was able to PR my half marathon run, and so that's what this picture is.
Me too.
Yeah, all of us PR'd our runs. I got it in 2.5 hours, but the official time on Rock and Roll Marathon, I think it's 2:43 or something like that. Because I didn't cross the finish line until a little bit later after I actually hit. Yeah, there you go. And so it's 2:46. And I did some stupid stuff during the race. Like I kept running up front with my other friend and then running back to go and Jesse did the same thing. So he actually ran a little bit extra too. Because like some people
I had to pee, dude. I had to pee. My bad. I told you I'll catch up, dude. And
yeah,
I
but
would've caught up.
I felt bad. He was running really fast trying to catch up to us, and we ran back to him, and people were like, "Dude, you guys are running the wrong way. Where are you going?"
Dude, because I had to catch up to you guys. It was like a big hills, dude. Out of
Yeah, there were
Hillcrest into
lots of
North
hills,
Park,
and I didn't realize this was one of the harder like half marathons to do, according to my cousin, and I'll believe him because he's an actual like super crazy runner. And so so I PR'd my run, and then here goes me, my cheese smile. I probably dropped like 5 pounds in this picture because I sweat. My shorts. I mean, I guess not the greatest picture to look at my shorts.
Don't
but
zoom in. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it, dude. But
Julian's gonna.
Those used to be light. Those used to be light gray.
Juju's
Oh
gonna
my
start
God.
fighting people off with a stick. Like, hey, get away! I know what you're looking at. Don't do it, dude.
So
the
yeah,
paparazzi after
hey, when you run, your body like turns things off, you know. So here we are, soaking wet.
This is
pain-
post race. Look at
This is
everyone's
post-race.
smiling. It was an easy day for all of us. Look at us.
Jesse had a broken foot. I had a broken foot.
I gave my daughter a piggyback ride for like 3 blocks because she was like, "Dad, give me a piggyback ride." Like, fool, I just ran. But all
Norman
right.
gave Noah a piggyback ride right after the race. Strong legs, Norman. Look at those big old calves, by the way.
Those are shins.
But you can see the calves from the front. You know, that's how you know you got in the back, dude.
But shout outs. My family went to visit me. Yay. Good
Yeah.
job. Last time your mom was in it to win
Yeah,
it.
my mom was in it. Yeah, so much pain. I woke up this morning in pain, actually. So it didn't hit me yesterday, but this morning I woke up and I was like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna take the day off. So I called my boss, like, hey, I'm taking the day off, and he was like, cool.
Or did you call him like, I'm taking
No,
the day off?
I told him, I was like, hey, man, I woke up and I can't walk on my foot.
He's like, dang it. I know you use your feet to type. I'm gonna have to give you the day off. Dude, I know some old supervisors from other jobs that they would have been like, oh, your foot hurts. Oh, we got a chair for you. Come on in. Come on
Yeah.
in anyway. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what about
I asked to work from home, but he was like, no, just take the day off. Go ahead and
what
rest,
about
man.
old girl, the coworker?
She took the day off, I think.
Or did she
worked from
already
home.
have it off?
She worked from home. She had
Oh.
she had arranged to work from home, but she was in pain too.
Did you guys talk today? Like,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing?
She actually covered one of my meetings for me. She was like, "Hey, don't worry, I got you." And even though she ran more than me, beastin'. So from here, I don't know what's next. Oh, yeah, okay. So after this, we went home. We went to go eat at what's it? Seaside Buffet. I only had like 2 plates there. I don't know what was going on. I was like really dead set on eating there, and then when we got there to start eating, I couldn't really eat
You're
that
like,
much.
Nah, never mind.
Yeah. So I didn't. But Jesse over here had right out of the gate 5 plates. Like
Gotta do it, dude.
Damn.
right out of the gate, he's just like bloop 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 bloop. bloop.
His strategy was, I ain't getting back up, man. He was like, I'm gonna get all the food and not get back up.
Yeah. So yeah, she ran a full, dude. And then Norman. You wanted to explain this thing right here?
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. So Sunday started weird for me. I tried to leave the house at like 4:15 in the morning. So I woke up at 4:15, got loaded up the car, left, and like I felt tired, and I was like, I feel like my car's driving weird. And I drove on it for like maybe 5 more miles or something. And I stopped at a 7-Eleven. I was like, my tire is flat, bro. And I legit had a flat tire, and I text the guys, like, they're like, are you on the way? And then Bobo's
was
like,
me.
are you on the way? Hendo's like, I'm on the freeway. I'm almost there. And I'm like, I got a flat tire, dude.
And I was
Sorry,
like,
guys.
nah,
And they
Norman,
thought I
you're
was
not-
trying to bail, dude. They're like, this was trying to
Oh,
bail. Like, where
oh,
you at?
man.
I'm going to pick you up right now.
Yep. I was like, no, not today, dude.
Like, I can't work. My foot hurts.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did.
No, when I pump my tire up, right? Because I had a pump in the car, and I make it over to Bobo's. We do the race thing, and like in the back of my mind all morning, I'm like, dude, I hope my tire still has air when I get back to it. And finally, after the shenanigans, which the run I will say is Bobo didn't run with us. He left us, man.
I did.
In the
I'm
dust.
sorry.
He's like, I'm faster than
sorry.
y'all. He's
No,
like, I'm
I didn't
fast
even
as
do
F,
that.
boy. I'm fast as F. And
just-
he bounced.
There was one part in the race that you hit this super steep uphill, and it took a lot of energy out of me to do that. And then I was just like, I looked back and I didn't see him, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep going because I'm not running up that hill again. Yeah.
But
The
yeah,
last
so
part of the course though is all like crazy uphill and downhill.
we were chilling. I was chilling with Jesse Hendo, and I was basically, I don't know if he appreciates it or not, but I was talking the whole time. and I was like, hey, this is like, I was like a freaking tour guide. I was like, hey, this is where this is. This is who that is. Oh, look at that over there. Did you see that dog? Look at their garden. And then we
He
started.
probably got his mind off of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, he appreciated it.
Yeah, my
but
bad,
then,
you guys.
so Jesse Hendo prior, he was like, hey, the race is like 13.1 miles. He's like, I ran 8 miles. That's like the longest I've ever ran. So like when we got into like the unknown, dude, we were in the dark, dude. We were like mile 9, mile 10. He's never been there before. I'm like, hey, watch these people start like tripping out because they're not eating snacks or whatever. I'm like eating gummy bears and like everyone's got their fucking sports goops. And I'm like, look at that lady over there. She cramping out. And then
Wow,
that
how
dude
many
over
shots
there.
were there this
and then,
time?
oh, dude. Oh, speaking of shots, I think I took 3 shots and I had a whole can of beer.
I had a beer shot and a whiskey shot. I was pushing it because there was tequila I passed up on. It was just too far to the right. I just couldn't do it. But then on the left side, there was like this, like, what was he, a Viking or something?
It was a man in a kilt, I feel like.
Yeah, he was like, whiskey over here. And then he wasn't saying it like that.
And the boy's like running by me and he's like, go. And he starts pushing me over to the thing and we take a shot. I tried to take all the shots. There was not as much as last time.
No, not as much as last
Because
time.
last time I think I like took 9.
At first, too, I was thinking, like, when we started running through it, I was like, hey, did they tell the neighbors to not give us alcohol anymore? And then we finally hit the alcohol. And then we had lost Jackie at one point, and we found her at the whiskey table.
Yeah. She had went ahead or something because the boys came back and waited for me because I had to pee. And then it was just the boys and Jackie went ahead. And then Anthony's like, whiskey. And then we go and she's there talking to like randos. And we're like, yeah, man, let's go. And then, yeah, there was not too many shots, but I still did take the shot.
As much as you could, yeah. And actually, you know what? After drinking the shot, like my whole body got relaxed again. It was weird.
You should have taken the tequila.
I should have taken the tequila too.
mimosas.
I was like, oh, this is feeling good. I can run more. And then I felt in my knees like 3 miles later. Not the alcohol, but just the pain of running.
Yeah, but like once we were later in the miles, I was like, "Hey, look at that lady! She's passed out on the ground. That guy's passed out. The ambulance came and picked the fool up. The police were like
pouring
pouring water."
dude. I almost stepped on a girl because she was just passed out on the floor.
It was but the thing that we had earlier is after the race, after all is said and done, we were hanging out, we were chilling, we ate at the buffet. I go back and I'm like, I hope there's air in my tires, and I go and there's no air in my tires. It's Sunday, 3 p.m. No air in my tires. The sun is now
out. You were
out.
bending down like that. You were doing a squat.
The sun didn't come out at all during the race. It was perfect. It was nice. It was like cool, overcast. And then we get back, car's flat. I gotta change a tire. The sun is out. It's like 75, about to be 80 degrees. It feels like 100 now. And like I'm like, I haven't showered. We went to the race. We ate at a buffet. I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta go change my tire. I put the donut on. I go to 2 tire shops. One's closed. One says they can't help me because they have too many people in line. I make it to a third one, the one by Super Sergio's on Sweetwater, and they hook me up, dude. And I get it done. And then Sabrina like meets up with me because I'm stranded. I'm stuck in a giant parking lot doing nothing. And then
This guy, by the way, in the seaside buffet, in the seaside buffet parking lot, right? Norman changes in his.
Oh, I'm using my poncho, dude. I'm using that poncho for my flat lay, dude. I'm like, there's a moment where it's like I'm wearing a towel poncho and I'm like butt naked underneath, dude. I'm changing everything. I felt kind of fresh, and then after the buffet, I felt less fresh. But
No. But the funny part was this family rolls up, right? And they park next to us. And then they're like getting out of the car. And we're all just like talking about the race, looking all nasty. And Norman's sitting there changing. And then the kids are like, I can't believe he's changing.
I had a poncho. I was decent, dude. But yeah, so my day that started at like 4 in the morning, 4:15 leaving the house, I didn't get home till like 6:30, dude. And I was like, by the end of it, I was truly tired. Like I wasn't that tired,
taking a nap
but
at that time.
I was tired, and then I still had to take a shower, and then what did I do? And then I don't know. I took a shower. I forgot what happened. Everything was a blur after that. But I was like, I know I didn't go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep until it was time to go to bed at night. I was like, oh my gosh, this place. Oh, I was eating shrimp chips. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
But-
when we got home, I watched Manifest. I tried to watch it. I tried to watch it. By the way, I couldn't.
This
stay
is
awake.
the new and last season, right?
Yeah.
Or is it the new
part
and
two
we don't know if it's
of
the last season?
season. Yeah, yeah. I think they said it's the last one. It's really out there right now. It's like exactly where Lost, was.
Would you rewatch this like you did Lost?
No, you don't need to. I'm just finishing it because I've already invested so much time in it.
This ain't it, Chief.
That's it. That's all I got.
Cool.
What I watched I did try to watch Hell's Paradise. And I'm gonna get through it, but I did watch The Eminence and Shadow, which I think is a pretty good, I guess, isekai. Is that how you say it? It's like one of those where your main character gets hit by the isekai truck and he wakes up in like another fantasy land. So this is it here. It's I don't know. Can I
What are their
explain it without
powers in this
spoiling it?
one?
So the main character, he's there in the hood, he's got the purple flame thing. In the real world, he's just like works out, but he's got like the sleeper build, so he looks like not strong, but he is strong. And he just wants to be stronger. And he wakes up in this fantasy world. He's got like magic and he's trying to be super strong. And he somehow gets this harem-like army of elven ladies. And he's like, it's like, no, I can't explain it.
It's
I'm
got
sorry,
some
I
good
can't.
plot. It looks like.
Yeah, it's some of it. When you watch some scenes, like I was watching some at work, and I'm like, is this fan service? I have to fast forward, and it kind of there's like a whole episode of like fan service, but it's about this guy being like the shadow government almost, where he's just doing things to get stronger, but kind of keep the world in order and check some fools, and he goes from being by himself to this wonderful army of elven ladies.
Alright.
But it's pretty good. I think I originally saw clips on TikTok and I wanted to watch it because of the fighting. Oh, another thing is this is him when he's in like Darkwing Duck mode, but when he's like in regular dude mode, he like tries to blend in and be like a background character, even though he's so strong. So he's like entering tournaments and like losing on purpose.
He looks like he can make French rolls come out of his hand. You remember those
Oh,
dark
yeah.
magics?
Freaking dark magic, dude.
He could put the iPhone in the water bottle,
Yeah, oh yeah.
make a baguette come out of his
Yeah,
armpit.
dude.
Whenever you're hungry, dude, that's a real mage right there.
But the Eminence and Shadow had good fighting, which I think I'm all about, like people fighting each other. And then I did also watch episode 1, which I think is the only episode out right now, of The Idol on Max. This has got Lily Rose Depp. It's got The Weeknd, and it's got a lot of other people, but I can't remember their names. But also Jenny from
Blackpink.
The Block.
You said
No,
there was
Jenny
full
from
frontal
Black-
Jenny from
No, full front,
No.
like right. It's Lily Rose Depp.
Never
Jenny
allowed.
is like a homie of the main character.
Korea will
you're not gonna
disown
get that yet. That Blackpink would not be in your area anymore, dude.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
But they said this show is kind of like Euphoria, and I do get the feels that Euphoria gave me, but not the good feels. Like for me, it's like the grimy. Remember? All right, so Bullboy, remember we were walking downtown on Friday night, Gyaku, right? And we're going back to the car, and it's just cigarettes and booze as we walk through the gas lamp, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, it's nostalgic, but it's dirty, right?
Yeah.
That's how the show made me feel, like dirty, like that, like ugh. Who fucking drinks 12 beers and smokes 25 cigarettes in a night?
Damn, that used to be us.
That's what the show makes me feel like, man. But I don't know. I watched all of Euphoria, so I will watch all of The Idol. I am upset it's like week by week, so I guess I'll have to wait. And they didn't even drop 2 episodes the first time. Losers. Come on, man.
We've received 100 messages today.
Who?
On
Oh, the channel?
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You know what really fucked my foot up, you guys? Is walking in slippers from the convention center to Yukaku. Because
Ooh.
I felt the pain. I felt the pain starting to come after that night, but I still I said, "Fuck it, we're gonna do this." So
I think
no
I
more
made it
slippers
out
for me.
okay. So post race, I think I'm cool. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. Sorry.
Yeah.
What else happened? So that was the most recent stuff that happened. I watched the show. I watched the anime. We did the run, but because we were gone for 2 weeks, I have a little bit more stuff. I also did the recital. Noah had her ballerina recital, which low key Sabrina Gretchen in the chat was not upset about this. It was a good recital. The sound was bad. The venue was good. It was downtown, and I almost beat up like a transient woman for trying to lock me in a porta potty.
thought you were
I did not
saying
appreciate that.
trans woman.
But Noah has decided.
She had a Bud Light. She had a Bud Light in her hand.
Not transient as in like maybe she was in between shelters of living.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
genders?
We get it, we get
Not
it, we get it,
genders.
we get it.
No, not transitioning, transient, dude.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Homeless.
got it, we got
Okay,
it,
I'm
we
just
got
gonna say homeless. She was a homeless lady,
There you go.
and there was a porta potty outside, and she tried to lock me in while I was using the porta potty, and I opened the door, and it's like you can see like a rolled up paper towel in the little lock, and I like bam, I pushed her over. She's like, "I'm gonna get you next time," and I was like,
Oh, dude,
Ooh.
she was gonna witch you up, man.
"Yeah, dude, I was about to like sonic boom kick, tiger uppercut her face, bro." Like, no, dude. But, anyways,
That is scary,
Noah's
though.
recital. The theme was Night at the Museum.
That
She
fentanyl.
had the candy unicorn. This is a backdrop, and
Look how cute the
this
baby
photo
is,
is taken. Thank you. This photo was taken because the baby could not be in the theater, so we exited the theater. Sabrina stayed in the theater to watch. I was watching. Eventually, we left, so the kid, like, we can walk around. The baby, she'll cry, but if you pick her up and you walk around, she's cool. So this is us walking around the theater. But Noah made a decision that she's going to take a year sabbatical from ballerina ing. And
We don't
Sabrina
get a
took it
snowflake
hard, man.
this
Sabrina
year.
took it hard, dude.
Wait
She
a
was
minute,
like,
she was just like, "Mom, Dad, I just don't feel like ballerina."
yeah,
no more."
yeah. And then Sabrina like would cry and tear like
Oh,
on the side, right? Like low key, and Noah would be like, "I saw Mom tearing. I guess I'll do it if it makes her happy." And I was like, "Forget that fool, man. Whatever makes you happy." And she's like, "Well, let me take a year off." And I was like, "All right, then. Tell your mom." So that's the compromise.
Oh,
Noah will not
shit,
do
dude.
it for a while, and she'll take a year sabbatical. We'll see
Sabrina,
what
sorry about
happens.
that.
she wants to be a Mario Kart pro.
Let her
dude.
grow,
Yeah, she wants to
man.
be a pro gamer now. She's gonna. She's taking a year off to play Pokemon cards.
And then like Sabrina's trying to barter with her, like, "Hey, you want to like do jazz or what?" And then Noah's like, "Maybe hip hop," and Sabrina's like jazz. I think you can't take hip hop by itself. I don't think so. You'll
You
have
know
to take
that you know
jazz.
the origins of hip hop are from jazz, right? Some of the
Oh yeah.
Just
Oh,
kidding.
Jesse Hendo. Yeah. So she will be doing swim classes, but those are temporary. Those are a gift from her grandparents. She'll get 12 like intense swim class lessons. But as far as dancing goes, we'll see in a year. But also another big thing for my daughter, she's growing up so fast, is the next photo is of her first day of second grade, and I want to point out the differences here. Spot the difference. This is first grade, our first day second grade. We blip to the next photo real quick?
Oh, wait.
Oh, it's gone. All right, and then this is last day of second grade. Now go back to the first one. Here, my daughter has the Nikes, but those are slip-on Nikes because she can't tie her shoes. And you scroll back up, she got no teeth. She got no grills.
Did she get taller too?
I guess. I don't know. Maybe the photo a little bit taller. But you come here, look at that. She got teeth now. We can buy her a grill. And she learned how to tie her shoes. I'm so proud of her. Good
There you
job, baby girl.
Good job.
I
think she got taller
it's-
too a little bit.
It's a pretty bad
Maybe.
job at tying her shoes, but they
She
are
did it, though.
tied. Yeah. But yeah, and she got teeth. So those are, I don't know if Sabrina noticed the difference, but that's like, I was like,
Of course,
oh, the teeth.
I'm sure she did, dude.
Oh, the
Trying to do
teeth.
the nay dude.
Oh, I
Yeah.
fucked up my shit right now. Damn it.
But other than that, I did find some time to play a little bit. I didn't talk about it here. I didn't tell the boys, but I did get Gran Turismo on the PS4. I am playing that on the rig back here. I'm like on like level content creator level 12 or whatever. I got enough. I got a few cars. I'm playing the game. But I did get to play the new update for Raven's Watch. So we talked about it before. The new update had some game enhancements. So to run through those, Raven's Watch is a roguelike, but it's not tile to tile or map to map. It is open world kind of one map. You run around and you have a time limit before you're ported to the boss. And in that time, get as strong as you can. They did add that anywhere on the map, instead of going to a teleport joint, from anywhere you can teleport to the base, and from the base you can teleport to any other teleport joints. That's new instead of like running to the phone booth to go to the spot. Also, all the characters got a second ultimate, so I've got to level up all my characters. And then there was an addition of Geppetto, the Geppetto update. Geppetto, the Tom Hanks character. The trailer made it look like, I thought he had a big giant puppet that would come and Hulk smash people as his homie, and he does have that, but that is his ultimate. Under normal circumstances, he could throw out like totems kind of that are semi-mobile, like they attack and they move with each attack, like they'll punch.
Did they have like a
slide
radius
around.
and like a hip radius too?
Yeah. So he could throw out 3 totems and they kind of do things. And then right now he's super OP, but I guess that's how it is with new characters, right? Because I feel like you could just spam everything down so fast. But I'm excited to see progress on the game. It is still early access. I think it's $14 right now on Steam. And I'm excited to see, 1, what's next. 2, discover all the new abilities with all the other characters. And then 3, maybe... Well, that's it. I guess that's it.
$20.
Any questions on the update?
Is this
No.
available on other systems? Like,
I have no
console?
idea. I don't know.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't think
because
so.
it's early
This is
access.
it's an early access, and this is like a small studio. They also, like, their biggest other game that I know of is Curse of the Dead Gods. So
Oh, maybe Switch.
You know what? It may be because
it's coming soon.
I know it's not optimized for my computer. I'll tell you what, dude. If you play this
yeah.
game and you're in the menus and your PCU or PSU goes, "Meh," it just happens, dude. In the menu is the one place where like everything
That's
goes
crazy.
haywire. Yeah, but once you're in game, everything's chill. But in the menu, like all the fans turn on, like your shit is on overload.
Yeah, I played this with you. It's pretty fun. It reminds me
Yeah,
of
we
Diablo.
played it. Yeah, yeah, but it's like faster, or it's not faster, but
It's
there's
just
like
different.
yeah, like the game is gonna last like 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With Diablo, you're like,
The
we're
game
gonna be
never
here
really
for like
ends.
6 hours.
Yeah, the game really never.
We're gonna be here till dinner time, and then we'll be back here later.
Maybe we're skipping dinner.
Maybe you go get dinner, bring it back to the
Yeah,
desk.
maybe we're eating dinner while playing Diablo.
Well, yeah, so Gran Turismo is this. I haven't played any Overwatch. The Battle Pass season is going to end soon, so if you need to level up.
Yeah, we'll see if you're online. I was like, Norman's not been online. I guess I'm just
I
gonna play
know.
Persona all day.
I know, I'm sorry. I miss it too, man. I'm like, ugh.
I'm surprised you're
Has it
not
changed?
playing Diablo 4 with Anthony. How's that going?
Well,
Anthony?
you know what? Prior to today, apparently, if you pre-ordered and bought like the
Collector's
Predator
edition,
edition,
yeah.
whatever, yeah, the collector's edition, you had early access to the game. I thought the game was supposed to launch tomorrow. Apparently, you can go now and play. So go play now if the servers let you in. But I didn't know. But I will set it out for the first week to give my mind some time to rest and give my family time to prepare before I enter the world of Lilith's Revenge, dude.
I want to say that for one, this game made me spill fruit punch all over my old keyboard and mouse, so I had to go buy a new
Just
keyboard and
raging.
mouse.
Dang.
I just spilled like straight up the stickiest juice all over, so I had to get the Logitech setup
Dude, I like that keyboard. I do like the 10 key more, but it's too long. So
I
the
love
T
the
key,
desk space I have right
TKL
now.
is perfect.
But
I think it's
I
a
will-
915, right?
Yeah, I will say though, this is probably one of my more favorite versions of Diablo right now. Launch day didn't have any like hiccups. I'm playing a druid right now. So this is a love-hate class for a lot of people because in the early game,
Dang,
there's-
age verification.
No, it's like good. I'm not gonna fake a score.
what's it called? Early game for the druid is kind of tough because they don't have their builds later on, like after you get all your shit.
Does the druid take place as the monk?
Potentially, but they might have a monk later. Necromancer is
Oh.
another class I made. Rogue is really good. So what was the strongest right now? It's like rogue builds, sorcerer builds. So like S tier is going to be rogue, sorcerer, druid, and rogue. I already said rogue.
Barbarian.
And then A tier is everyone else. Like there's all these different builds. So I picked the druid just because I play druid so much in other games that yep, I'm a big old boy, and I'll probably start streaming this probably soon. Actually, I just didn't want to stream today because I was like out sick, and then I didn't want to stream over the weekend because I didn't want to get sucked into this, even though I kind of did. But I'm not even max level yet. No one is that I know yet is max level. So
What's max level? 50, right?
50, then you get it's 100. But then when you hit 50, you start to accumulate Paragon points,
Yeah.
and they have mounts in the game now too, which is cool.
Wait, the Paragon's capped at 50?
No. Once you get to the normal levels, that's 50,
Yeah.
and then they start to put on Paragon points
Yeah.
after 50. Yeah. The
Look at
skill
that.
tree is cool. The gear is cool. Character
That shit
creation
looks
is cool.
intense as fuck.
I've been
man.
skipping the story altogether.
No!
I'm gonna watch it again when I go through it with another character. I'm just trying to get to end game right now, because everyone else is getting there. I watch the cutscenes, but I don't watch any of the like this regular dialogue.
You know,
'Cause
I'm surprised that my YouTube regulars haven't been popping on like Riker and Bloodshed and Quince. Oh my gosh, my YouTube is scuffed
I
right now.
started seeing TikTok build videos, and it's like, oh fuck, we're in this meta right now. On
yeah,
TikTok.
that's it. It is
New
I
game
think
meta, dude.
all the reviewers too are saying this is the best Diablo ever made. So, yeah, go check it out. It's really fun. They added mounts. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Actually, the
10
questing
out of
system,
10. They added mounts.
they added mounts. The questing is cool in this game too. It's not so like Diablo 3 was just like one straight line.
Like go over here, kill
Yeah.
3 spiders, and
Yeah,
collect their booties, and then come back over here.
It's kind of World of Warcrafty in terms of the questing. And then there's
Oh,
PvP. I
if
haven't
you had
tried
to pick
PvP yet.
one, if you had to pick one. Oh wait, the PvP. People were upset at the PvP, right? Because it was like the district or the division, right?
I don't know.
Where it's
Yeah, I
like it's
haven't
like
tried
a
it yet.
zone. It's like a zone of like a. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Sorry, there's some noise in my house. But yeah, it's like a zone of like lawlessness, like the Badlands or the Wild West.
Yeah, I haven't got through the story yet, so that's what I plan on doing right after here because I'm so close to finishing the game. But yeah, this game's fun. I don't know what else to say. Especially on like the updated graphics, it runs on everything. I even play this on my Steam Deck. Like,
Are you guys playing it? It Takes Two style with IR haha.
She hasn't started the game yet, but I'm sure she'll start soon. I think Jesse's playing it. I think everyone on my friends list is playing it right now. Jesse got the game. Yeah,
so
Jesse,
good.
so good. Yeah.
Agrificer's playing it right now.
Agrificer's
Dude.
playing it right now. Yeah, dude, go play the game. It's fun. Everything's voice acted. Everything's pretty much like it's like Lost Ark in some of that sense. And then like PoE in some ways. They just did a good job putting everything together. So I would highly
Like
recommend it.
superficially, it looks like PoE.
Yeah.
Like just the background of it all.
The story is better too. Like in Diablo 3, like I said.
Oh, is Princess on too?
Yeah, everyone's playing, dude. Everybody's playing right now. This is This is the game right now. So
I snooze, I lose.
yeah. And then speaking of games too, I didn't buy the game, but I bought the accessory to it, the Street Fighter arcade stick. And
I
yeah,
this game's really good.
yeah, I heard it was really good too. I might pick it up.
Wait, what makes a fight stick really good? Like, I gotta ask for the normies out there. Is it the buttons or is it the stick? Like,
So
what
I
is the
bought
first
this-
thing you're
I
like?
got this. I didn't buy this, but I got this as a gift, and so the base. I just wanted the base of it because
Like the box?
the box, yeah, because it's hard to come by. Like, okay, if you buy custom arcade stick, it's like $500. Like if someone made it on Etsy. So, but this one was like the closest thing that you can get to kind of customize your own stick because they have this little slot in the front where you can, print some of your own shit. I'll put a picture of Emma up there or something like that. Be really stupid going to tournaments. But it works for PC too. So you can swap out all the buttons, but the Hori buttons are okay to start off with if you just want to start playing. But I got this for Street or Tekken, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a Tekken stick. And I like the purple on it too. It doesn't tilt like you can play. It just you can store things in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you could put it on your lap in like a
No,
laptop
no,
where it's got
no.
angles on. I was like, dang!
No, that would be super awkward.
Ultra!
Yeah. So yeah, I have it here, just sitting here waiting for Tekken, but I might actually purchase Street Fighter because I've heard it was good too. And I played the demo.
The street mode, the streetwalker mode,
yeah,
where
the
people are
streetwalker
tiger
mode.
up in each other.
Uh-oh. Someone unplugged their mic.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Street mode. But yeah.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you go. Damn, what the fuck happened there? I moved some shit around. But yeah, this is cool. I haven't tested it out yet, so I can't really tell you, but I did press on the buttons a lot, and it just feels good. Feels good in the lap. It has handles on the side. It has a good weight to it. I thought it was wireless. I was like, man, did I accidentally buy a wireless fucking arcade stick? Because that's really bad. But there's a cord inside of it. And it's featured for my future PlayStation 5. They have one of these for PlayStation 5? What the fuck?
It's crazy.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
whenever
I'm just looking
Tekken
at shit.
8, whenever Tekken gets a fucking announced, I'll have a stick for it.
I'm wondering, when is that game going to get announced?
They've been releasing all the
who-
characters, right?
I think they might do a beta this month, like a server test. But hopefully it comes out this year. Fuck, dude. I'm assuming Fang is going to be in it because it's a high tiered character for tournament players. Because they just
Has to
announced
be.
Brian.
Yep.
So
What if they have a street mode too? Like that's what they're like. Fuck, Street Fighter just came out with this shit. We gotta hold back.
Nah.
We gotta bring a Tekken Force back.
yeah, we're gonna have shitty Tekken Force again. Jin's gonna fucking fight Kazuya at the end. All right, so yeah, Street Fighter 6 has been came out last Friday, and it's been getting good reviews. It's crazy. Like Capcom has
Turned it
just
around.
like they've been having those Resident Evil remakes. Devil May Cry 5 was not that bad. This is not that bad. So they
You
are
can
on
you
top
can
of their game.
play Diablo 4 with an arcade stick. By the way, just throwing that out there.
You know what? I would try that. You know what? Because there were some things I would try like that.
Norman
That would
needs
be
to
one of them.
drive his barbarian around on his reg.
Yeah, dude.
Spin the win, dude. Spin the win.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Cool. That's what we've been up to over the week. We had the race and I had wrestling and more fun to be had the rest of the year. So that is catch up time. Let's go with news. The PlayStation Showcase was on May 24th. So that was last Wednesday. And it was about an hour, a little bit over an hour. Instead of going through every trailer, we're just going to hit on some of the ones that I thought looked interesting. This first one is from EA. It's called
Maybe engage a little.
Immortals of some word. I can't figure out what it says, but it's this first-person shooter, but like magic.
I know why you like this game.
It looks kind of cool.
That's Symmetra, dude. This
Oh.
is,
That looks like Diablo Doom.
yeah, exactly. But that
Like
that whole
FPS
handing,
Diablo, dude.
Jury's still out on that one.
Ooh.
she's from wrestling, I think.
She's also from Overwatch. Dude, that's Barbie 3.6, dude. Oh man. Hang on. I'm gonna look her up. It's that one, the chick that did the boxing match. The goth one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, that's not her.
dude.
That girl is like.
This game looks pretty epic, though. Yeah, you're right. It's got the Diablo like FPS feels to it. The hands just remind me of whenever I watch you play Overwatch, David.
Oh, oh, like Moira.
Yeah, oh, that Moira? Sorry, not Symmetra, Moira.
Like, hopefully, it doesn't look like that one Ghostwire game.
Killed my family.
Oh man.
Like, that was a completely disappointing game with hands. But this looks pretty cool.
Yeah, this looks actually pretty promising.
And, I mean, it's from
Is this
EA.
only on PS5?
No, I think it's on.
Okay.
Just like, I think you would only get graphics like this on a PC. Like, I don't think PS5 is gonna hold it. But yeah, Avum? Immortals of Avum?
Avium.
Avium?
Yeah. And then
And that's coming out next month, July 20th. Next up we have a surprise reveal. I don't know if you guys ever saw Ghost Runner. It was like this speedy first person kind of
Wall
like
ridey type?
yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
did you play it? Okay, no.
I
just
tried
play.
playing it, yeah, like a little. Like some of the mechanics, like I couldn't like connect to, like get the flow. But it was still a cool game, and they're getting a sequel. And I guess you get to ride a Tron motorcycle now onto the wall of the building.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool too. Yeah, Avium will be on everything except for Steam.
I
Or,
tried to play this through the tutorial. I was like, damn, there's a lot going on here. Because
Yeah.
I think it was on Xbox, right?
It was
a
it was
while?
on everything. Like
Or
yeah,
it was on Game Pass.
Yeah, it was on Game Pass. Yeah.
Avium will be on everything but Switch.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
If it was on
You
Switch, it'd be
have
like
only
15 frames per
66
second.
days.
Right? Not even that, dude.
This next game is called Phantom Blade Zero. When they were going through this trailer, it was like, oh, another Ninja Souls game, like
The running already looks like Warframe.
Sekiro or
Just
even Bloodborne or something like that. Neo.
the end of the
Oh,
said it was black
that
and
looks like kind of scary, dude. That lady. Is this like a hardcore, like more
Ooh.
like Ghost of
Her face is
Tsushima
cracking.
It
style?
won't make any difference.
Maybe.
At the end of the day.
Which can I play Ghost of Tsushima on PS4? No.
If you have
I think so.
Plus,
You know better than anyone
I think
else.
you would need at least extra, like the second tier. And
Oh,
you can play
to
for
buy
free.
it.
that
Oh
no
yeah,
one
yeah.
could
Or I
escape.
could buy it.
But
But
I think I have the disc version. If you want to try that.
damn, you're hard. But does it run on PS4?
Yeah. It was
I don't know
originally
how
for
PS4. Oh, was it? Dang, man. 'Cause I'm out here.
Oh,
I got a
that's so
PS4,
cool.
yo. Yeah. Last gen gaming right here. Damn, what is this? This is a boss fight.
Let you live.
I like characters like that where they always switch their face around. It just looks cool. Even though
Yeah.
they're always evil.
Damn, look at
Combat
that
looks
parry
crazy
action.
in this game.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, dude, look at it. How are you gonna parry like 8 times right there?
Who is this made by?
Dude,
Some
that's
new studio from like
what's his
China,
name?
I
That's
think.
Barrett, dude. Samurai Barrett. The arm.
So it's hard to tell if like the cool parts are just like quick time events.
Animations, yeah.
You're suicidal.
You get the wall ride.
Oh, you
Or-
can totally. This is Japanese or sorry,
Oh,
Chinese
assassin
inspired
style.
One last.
This looks like it'd be a good movie. This looks like it's already like a Jackie Chan Jet Li movie.
Oh, that is fucking.
Look at him, dude. Falcon. Oh, still, he's riding the horses.
They're fighting on the horses.
Okay,
This
this,
looks like
is Wells
PS5
Fargo.
only right
This
here,
is
though.
before Wells Fargo right here, dude.
What was that game on PS like 2 and 3? The Onimusha?
Onimusha?
Yeah. That's what kind of reminds me too. But like, Crush Tiger Hidden Dragon in between.
I wish sometimes they would show a HUD so I know what's actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Let me see the HUD, man.
Like that part looked crazy. Like,
Yeah, but that looks
Like-
like a cutscene, right?
yeah, that's
Like
the
a
thing.
mid
It's
boss
like,
That has to be. Come on, that has to be.
That for sure was.
Unless you're doing a twitch finger or like the wiggle finger on X or
Yeah,
something like
but
that.
let me get the freaking HUD sometimes. Come on.
Time is
So-
not on his
Yeah, it's
side.
Cyberpunk Ninja Scroll.
Why do you think a lot of games, or not a lot, but why do you think some games are going back to this era? It's just
Yes.
more fun. You think? There's
Let's
no,
kill him.
there's no like
it's been a while. We
I
haven't
don't
been back in.
we haven't
Edo
been since like
period.
Bushido. That we had like Bushido
Hey,
Blade.
Lou
and-
Boo's gonna be here, dude. He's gonna be like super buff.
What's your plan?
Phantom Blood.
What do you think? When do you think we'll get back to like historical war meta? Like
Like World War One again.
yeah, World War
Shooters.
One or like
World War
Vietnam. Or
I think Hell Let Loose. That's like the most popular game around right now in that era.
All right, let's skip ahead. There's a funny video of a game I can't believe is being made. Hold on. Here we go. This one's made by Square Enix. It's called Foam Stars.
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
everything.
you were telling us about this.
And I was like, what the fuck? They made
Wait,
Hey,
Square
legit
Enix
though,
is-
this animation looks better though.
Is that guy from One? Oh
This animation
minute.
looks better,
no.
but
Is
knowing
it the
what it
Square
is.
Enix like stars, or is this a whole new cast?
I
Of
think it's a whole new
randos.
cast of like rando. Like, this is what we think hipster.
Oh
people
my
look like.
god, this is. Such
Oh,
a
okay.
rip-off,
This
dude.
gameplay does not look as good as this.
Oh,
cinematic.
you know what though? They got foam boards. That's actually cool.
Like, I think
look
it's,
at this.
it creates like levels, like layers.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like there's elevation changes. Like you can make a
So-
mound. Yeah, see.
But
like
still,
high ground.
this is a weird ass game.
This
That's
is
like,
this is such a rip off of.
Dang, this is like Splatoon 2.0.
This is. Well, I don't even know how to say papoom.
it's a phone party too. So it just
This
needs-
should have just been a mini game in Final Fantasy, man.
It's a phone party with like Persona music, which is
Right.
weird. Like they should have just had like EDM the whole time.
Ready for the foam star party?
Oh, Agrificer's taking a break from Diablo. Welcome, sir.
And then, yeah, that's I don't know when that's coming. It's still in development.
PS4, last gen gaming, bro. Woo!
Let's get to the what the fuck trailer
what
of
is
the
this?
show.
Look at you. Are you riding a parakeet right now to Jurassic World? Oh wait.
Wait a minute. Is this...
Wait, this was the shocker. Everyone was
Yeah.
like, "What?" Look at it.
Because this has
What
been
was
like
he eating?
heavily rumored
A
for
frog?
like a year or two now.
Oh, he did the death roll on him.
Yeah, but it didn't work because that
No.
J Lo had a Honda, dude. Yeah,
Yep, that was a
Cool
good
J.
documentary.
It was a great one. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can watch it one day.
What level are you now, Agrificer?
Look at that right there,
Oh,
dude. People were like, "Oh,
did
Like,
you
I was
lose
about
your
to send
shit
it
when
to
you
you
saw
guys.
this?
I was gonna be like, I'm about to go.
him too."
Don't you have a you saying that
Yeah.
somewhere?
It's too long. but sure.
I'm a nut.
I'm about to go.
Metal Gear Solid. Sigma or Delta?
Delta. Did you see it coming?
Kind of.
Wait, is this like
Like-
a remake?
It's about damn time.
Like,
Or is it a new- is it a new-
there's not enough information to know what's going on
Okay.
with that. But they are also coming out the collection of 1, 2, and 3. I think later in autumn. But I think that's when I started going like, man, what the fuck, dude? When are they gonna ever put out Metal Gear Solid 4 for anything other than the PS3? Like, that's the only way to play that game. So hopefully
go.
they bring that out. And then I don't know what Delta is gonna be, if it's gonna be a full-on remake, or because they've already said the Hideo Kojima is not going to be a part of it. The voice acting is just going to use the original ones, so I think it's just going to be like a super HD port of the game. But yeah, crazy. I was going crazy when I saw that. I was like, yeah, Metal Gear. They had some more games. Another trailer for Final Fantasy 16 from Creative Business Unit 3. This is coming out later this month, so I'm
I'm kind of sad I won't be able to play this.
super excited to play this.
you forget yourself.
I don't want to be amongst the
Exclusive on PS5 for a while.
The next game they showed was this kind of horror game.
Well, is that Neo?
I'm glad you're on this
No.
case with me,
Oh.
Anderson. It's right up your
It looked
alley.
like it, right? For a second.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Fatal Frame.
So you knew Al.
Remedy, nope.
Only
Wait a
the
minute,
rumors. He was
I
chasing
don't
a
even know
writer.
anything. This game looks
Is
good.
this
Someone
Shenmue, but
knew they were
American?
here.
I will say I've
Playing a
never
game
played
now.
the first game of this.
Oh, there's
Killer
more
left
games of this.
Is it because it's a horror game?
No,
It's
because it was like an Xbox 360 game that
The
was weird.
text is a
Oh, is it?
This guy
Alan
is
Wake?
Max Payne, dude.
Oh, that Max Payne? Oh, shit.
But that's
We're
like
all
the
trapped in
guy that
horror
played Max
See, I
Payne.
thought this was Neo right here.
The horror story wanted us dead.
But no, this is Alan Wake 2.
Oh, it was Alan Wake. Okay.
Yeah, and like I've never played the first one, and I didn't think it was like scary like this.
Oh yeah, it was a scare. It was semi-scary. Oh, I didn't. Oh wait, maybe never mind. You're right. You're right.
Like, this is
Wait a minute.
all I remember in the first game is like you had to find batteries to turn on your flashlight and
easy
stuff.
now.
But if you turn the flashlight on, that was what was waiting
First
for
things
you.
first. What's your name?
What's your name?
Say my name. Say my name.
Alan Wake the second.
Are you gonna go back and play the first one?
Maybe. If I can get a good download of it.
Oh, it's not on the.
I don't think
streaming
it's on
service?
Game Pass. And then they had a trailer for this game, Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Oh, Arabian Nights, huh?
Welcome.
Wait, weren't we hyped on going to Japan? Was that a flamingos? He's riding
No.
a damn camel.
You have died.
What?
And been
Probably an
reborn.
eagle.
No,
thought
I
it
think it
was
was a
like a parrot.
flamingo. We need to go. I think it was a flamingo, man.
What's the other red bird?
A phoenix?
No, not a phoenix.
Turkey, dude.
Like a toucan or something?
Right here,
No.
watch. In the background, back left.
Hidden
Turkey?
one.
Oh, you're right.
In the back
Oh,
left.
okay.
Yep, flamingos.
I thought
Oh,
you were
okay. I
saying
thought
he
you were
was
talking about
holding a
that.
flamingo.
Oh, a parrot. There you go. Thank you.
Parrot. Is that a toucan, Sam?
But yeah,
Oh, man,
You
a
have
bad
died.
bird.
haven't had a
And
new
been
Assassin's
reborn.
Creed in a while, and
Yeah, I thought we were going to Japan with this.
now
no,
you get to
they
be
announced this one first, and then
Prince
they said
Ali, dude.
they would go to Japan. And
Gotta eat to, gotta steal to eat, gotta eat to live. Dibba-dibba-dibba-ba.
Ubisoft's version of Aladdin, dude.
then they put a date for this. It's October 12th. So
We need to find
Oh,
a way to
shit.
get
All right,
dude.
I haven't
without
played
being
these,
seen.
but do they low-key
You could
sneak
drag
in
the
like
battle
actual
the other
historical
way.
events and timelines?
I
Yeah.
should
Hell no.
do
Do they?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like this is like King Louis the Third or
the
whatever.
first game was the Crusade.
These
with,
games are fun.
Saladin.
Ooh.
The second game was you're homies with like Leonardo da Vinci, and he creates like assassin weapons. The third game was you were with George Washington.
You know, my brother really liked these games. My brother liked Fight Night, Need for Speed, Assassin's Creed, and God of War. Those were his games.
You play as Lapu Lapu Assassin's Creed. Yep. We need to get it to Philippines. Petition that.
You're gonna kill me.
You make your own vinegar at the end.
You put the peppers in.
But yeah, like watching this trailer, it looks like it's going back to the original kind of gameplay, compared to what the last 3 games were, where it's like looter almost. So.
Oh. Do you have a preference? Exciting. Are you happy for it?
I want to play an old Assassin's Creed again because it's just like playing Batman almost, or Spider-Man. Next game, I did not put a timestamp for. They had a Street Fighter 6 commercial. Oh, this game
that looks
cool.
bright.
This one's called Ultros, and it's like a trippy Metro.
Was he swinging on the vines? This looks
like it's on acid and shit.
Yeah, you definitely got a California occasion.
I'm tripping on acid. I'm the juggernaut. Because that's what he says, right? He's like, when Professor X is doing things like, it's like, I'm tripping on acid.
I haven't watched that in forever.
Dude, I need a good one, dude.
Get it.
The juggernaut, bitch. Yeah. To bring that back, dude.
Don't you know I'm the juggernaut, bitch? Alright. What is next? They had a PSVR portion.
Dude,
and
tell us about it, dude.
Still.
Dragon Dogma?
When is yours coming in?
Yeah, Dragon Dogma is gonna get a sequel.
It's getting a VR adaptation?
No. This
Oh,
we
what
haven't gotten there yet.
Wait, was she like teased out?
Yeah, I think so, dude. I think so.
They showed that? Wait, what game is this, you guys say?
Dragon's Dogma. I tried playing the first one. I just didn't get far into it.
It's a weird
Is it like
game
the
that
Matthew
you can
McConaughey
mount
movie
the
where he's like,
Yeah, dude.
Back for another week of career fulfillment.
I guess this is this is the PSVR section where
we know how challenging
got Five Nights at Freddy's.
Freddy's, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to play that one. It's scary.
No, I don't. You already know. Resident Evil 4 is getting a VR.
Oh, we already knew this was coming.
Yeah,
though.
like
it was on the, but it looks nicer.
It does look nicer. This is the one where you were dropping the magazines?
Yeah.
the combat looks pretty cool.
This looks great, actually.
Yep.
It's so crazy how they don't have like the VR jitters. Like, what are they doing? Like, they got this on a robot that's like.
Oh yeah, they have to. Yeah, that's not someone to play this.
They got like Ibis and a VR. Ooh, can you imagine?
So, yep.
I wonder if they're gonna come out with the higher resolution version now that this is out, or has it always been out?
Of what?
Like on the Oculus store. Because on the Oculus store, there's 2 different versions of the game. There's like the downgraded version for the standalone, and then they actually have the PC version.
I've seen
For the tether?
Mm-hmm. Like, did that say Left 4 Dead?
No. But I think you might know this game. I think you played this.
Just that Wild West game where you left the spoiled stuff in the fridge.
Oh, is this that game? Horizon
Sunshine something.
Lately, I've started to develop.
This is a new one though.
Yeah. This is,
you played it with Armand, right?
Arizona Sunshine 2?
Yeah. Sunshine.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, the graphics look way better.
Dude, way better, right, dude?
Wow, you could do shit like that? That's cool.
Guess I get a little
and nasty at the same time.
But that's why it's cool.
Yeah,
we do it,
dude. Sometimes in VR, man, like there's some shitty, like when it's really graphic, it almost just makes you want to bag a little
bit. Shower.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, dude, there's guts and shit. You could pick them up.
But as you
and then you're just like, oh, what am I doing?
Waits for no man.
Dang, VR2, the specs, dude. Is this like top tier right now, or is this like?
To be
mid?
honest, watching this, it looked like a freaking CG. like it didn't
Dude.
look like gameplay at all.
Oh, you know what? There was a weird blur
So
with the
today's
hand.
gonna be a
there.
scorcher.
The games
But,
that look like this in VR, like especially if you played Half-Life Alyx, that game looks so good when you're, and it's scary for some reason.
And they had this
There's jump
tactical
scares in that game.
shooter. I forget what it's called, but it looks like ass.
Come on, man.
And then this Synapse game where it's like black and white, and then colors are involved at some point.
Yeah, all these types of games are just like the experience.
But it looks kind of fun. Like this
Yeah.
looks like Run Beast almost. Like Raven's Watch,
Like you're on a track.
where like
Oh no, never mind.
randomized
Yeah.
surroundings level.
See, this looks truly VR, where like you got wrists but no arms.
That's how Arizona Sunshine is too.
Dang man. I don't know. Sometimes it's like
Oh,
things like
those
that.
homing,
Whoa!
homing
Just-
bullets.
Dang, you got Jedi powers. You can throw stuff at people.
I don't aiming in VR too is fun, like because it's actually pretty precise. Well, I mean, I don't know about real guns, but
It's either pretty precise or pretty lenient. Either way, it's satisfying.
And then there was we have to skip this part, Beat Saber.
Dude, is that the reason to get VR, dude? I'm gonna try to get a $76 Quest, dude.
And then this was shown off by Bungie.
Is this Halo Splatoon? Destiny?
VR.
Like Foam Warrior? Dang, he got a headshot, dude.
Oh, don't tell me this is like Fortnite. Oh, wait.
She ripped dog tags off him? This is kill confirmed, dude. Ground war. Is it the moon?
The moon.
So this is a
Marathon.
very if you know Bungie, they created Halo. And then they created this game as well, like Marathon, way before Halo on the Mac. So it was like kind of crazy to see them go back to it.
Oh, does that mean that we get
I'm
some
kinda
possible...
interested. I love
Wait,
historical shit like
why?
that.
What was the structure of this thing? Because they had VR. And this is not VR.
This is not VR. This is
What
just
was the
like
structure? It was like
Sony
I
owns
don't
Bungie
even know
now.
where to begin.
I know, but they put games and
No,
then VR and then more games.
Destiny.
Yeah, like this is all first party now. Like,
Oh, okay.
The first half was like all
gods.
third party games.
Mm.
And then they showed other stuff. They showed a trailer for Gran Turismo movie, because might as well.
Hey, if you missed a line in the game, it resets, dude.
And
Well, I don't know the
then
rest of the lines.
that enables you to stream
they
any
showed
game
some
on a
hardware.
PS5 console using remote play over
This is
Wi-Fi.
called Project
Internally known
Q.
as Project Q. It has
Yep.
an 8-inch
Oh,
HD
yeah.
screen and all of the buttons and features
And
of the DualSense
It's
wireless
an
control.
in-home streaming for PlayStation.
It's
Wait,
kind of
Look forward to
cool,
sharing
right?
more
I
information
mean, it
in the
depends
near
on the
future.
price.
I'm also
Like,
pleased
Yeah.
to reveal our
But
first
only
ever
pay like
PlayStation
$100 for
earbuds,
that. Like,
which will
I
go
know.
next generation.
They're probably
audio
gonna charge
version.
$250 or something.
300.
Look
It's
at
gonna be
these
300.
things, though.
They
I don't know.
simultaneously connect
These things might be
smartphones
like
via
$250.
Bluetooth. New wireless
Did they say a price on
technology
these?
will deliver
No,
lossless
not yet.
audio with low
Those look like
latency, giving you
$250,
outstanding sound quality while you're playing.
Oh man,
$250
Details soon.
ANC.
We hope today's showcase demonstrates.
It is
our
very
continued
convenient though to be able to play it on your
delivering
back in your bed.
If
Rise and
if
delight
it's
us.
low latency.
I want to thank all of
But
you.
I don't know,
Stuff-
can-
for your unwavering
Yeah, I was playing
support
Diablo
for PlayStation.
4 through Steam Deck, like streaming it from my PC, and it broke down after a while.
And then, last but not least, they showed a pretty lengthy gameplay video for Spider-Man 2.
Wave Runner.
And, yep, it looks good. It looks
Yep.
really good.
It looks really good. Look at you're over the water.
Oh,
What happens
remember
if you
you
fall in
have-
the water?
You can play the last one, can't you?
Yeah,
Are they
they're
on?
on Steam now.
Yeah. That's Spider-Man Call of Duty.
So yeah, Spider-Man 2 is going to be the most anticipated game for me for this holiday season. Will Starfield be able to beat this?
Oh wait, is that fucking Godzilla?
No.
Starfield? No, they won't.
Blizzard.
Starfield. Yeah. I know.
What else?
Almost done here. Civilians are all safe.
Just the website looks still good.
Oh, and he's got
Let me go back a bit. Like,
Guess we'll check.
so you can fly now and
You don't have much time.
yeah, like
Westling.
Miles
like you
Morales
have
has
like
a
a.
suit.
Oh yeah. He's got the armpits.
So yeah,
Yankee,
and then
the
they're
lizard's
saying
loose at
like
the fish market.
the map for
Must
this
be
game is
sushi
be
night.
twice as big
You still
as
got the hunter drone you
the
had
What
yet?
first
is
game.
this?
Really tough hiding it from
Pilot
the mob,
wings,
but
dude.
Yeah, I'll boot up and see you there.
Looking forward to this game.
They got here.
Yeah,
This was
this is
probably
really
the
cool.
only good trailer of the whole showcase, but I think I've shown some games that look interesting. That first shooter, the magic shooter, Foam Star, sure. I'm just excited for a new Metal Gear. FF16 later this month. Alan Wake looks creepy and scary.
When are you getting your VR?
Don't know.
They've got
what's
plenty of them
the-
at Best Buy now. I was just there. They've got lots of PS5s
Is
and
the
lots of
PSVR
now.
2 is comparable to Oculus in price? Because
This
Oculus
is
right now is the
more.
cheapest one, right?
500 or 400?
Okay, so it's
Oculus is
between.
300, I think.
So it's a little bit more than Oculus, definitely cheaper than Vive, right? Vive is still
Vive is like
1,000. VR World.
I looked up the price of the Quest Pro. That's 1,000 right now.
That's dropped in price too, yeah. And then the Quest, the new Quest just was announced too, Quest 3.
Lenovo came out with a VR, but I don't know.
Some other company came up with something too.
It sounds like we'll hear more about the Quest 3 in September. So
Yeah.
all right, let's move on. That was the Sony PlayStation Showcase. We'll give it a B- as a
little all
showcase.
over the place there, Sony.
Yeah, like I think all you had to really show is like that Metal Gear tease. That Phantom Blade Zero looks kind of cool if it actually is a good game.
Assassin's Creed Flamingos.
They could have showed Final Fantasy VII Remake 2, Spider-Man 2, maybe that Wolverine game that they're working on. But yeah. Let's move on to tech. Computex was in Taipei over the week. Computex is like the summer CES for computers, where there's a bunch of like computer brands like Asus, MSI, Gigabyte, who else? Height. Who else?
Fractal was there.
Fractal
Corsair
Design.
showed out.
Corsair.
Inwin or Lian Lee like lives out there. That's home base.
And I was too lazy to find a lot of stuff, so I will just point everyone to this YouTube channel, Paul's Hardware. I really like his videos. They're not too elite. Or
Every time I see Paul, the first thing I wonder is, does he know how to cook adobo?
Probably.
Is he?
His wife.
No, his wife.
Oh, okay. Then he does. Yeah, he does.
He knows how to cook steaks. Those looked really good when he made them.
Just leave it there for 10 minutes. Don't touch it.
His videos are like, easy to understand. Like they're not going into too much detail on tech specs or anything.
Yeah, because you get Paul's Hardware where it's like everyone knows, and then you get like Gamers Nexus. Where it's
Nexus
like,
where it's too
if
deep
you're
dive.
trying to dive deep, if you're like, whew,
All right, I
NASA
guess,
simulator.
Another good one is the Hardware Canucks.
Hardware Connects is another like
good
every man's man kind
And
of
then,
videos.
of course, Linus Tech Tips, but sometimes they're a little too
They go deep.
deep, yeah.
And
But yeah.
they got a big opinion on there.
They have new cases from Fantex, the NV9, NV5. This is that like dual chamber
aquarium,
ones?
dual
Yeah.
chamber aquarium. How do you feel about the all glass, no support pillar in the corner there?
It looks
good.
cleaner, yeah.
I feel like if you accidentally put something on top of your PC, it would like.
Nah. What else? Thermaltake is making micro ATX cases with these Tower 200s.
Oh, they look weird.
What is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
what is
sorry.
that screen on the front of it?
I think you could just
Is that
put
just like a little monitor?
temperatures.
Yeah, it's like a What is the that form factor that no one does anymore? Is it DTX?
Yeah, DTX. That was like a slightly bigger ITX.
Yeah, it was like ITX but like taller, right?
Yeah.
Like you could have 2 PCIe slots instead of 1. I wish we'd have more of those.
Yeah, but those, I think only MSI
There was like one
made
case, it was like the
Or
Cerberus,
Asus.
right?
No, like there was
Yeah.
only one motherboard that was DTX.
Yeah,
feel
I
like.
think so. I think it was the Asus like ROG DTX something, and the only like you could fit in at MATX or bigger or the Cerberus, which that was like a $200 case. Oh my!
Dude, you're gonna
goodness.
get that the Master Hub.
Master Hub. I mean, it depends on how much it costs. Like if it's more than an
Dude, it's got
Elgato-
everything
What
you
is that
want. It's got
slider?
rollers. It's got nipple twisters.
Is that
It's
is
got
that
a
a thing?
rotary.
What is that? Is that a? Do you move that?
I
thing
think
back
they're
and
2
forth?
rollers. I think they're roll bars.
Yeah, they're 2
Oh,
rollers,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Like volume rollers.
What else? Corsair had a bunch of RGB stuff. Height, who make these cases, have gone deep into RGB as well. Another trend that was also there was some of the companies having their power connectors at the back of the motherboard, so that way it's a nice.
I thought that
clean
was
look.
only MSI, but that was a genius thing. It looks genius, but it was like not an. We don't know if it's going to be mainstream or not, but
Well, wouldn't you have to have a case that supports that too?
You'd have to have a
Mo-
case. You'd have to have a motherboard,
well,
a
so
video
look
card.
at most cases are like all the bigger cases are going dual chamber because it's just better. So if you have a dual chamber case, easily you can have the 24 pin in the back.
But I mean, Jason
need
has a
that-
dual chamber case. You couldn't get back there.
Yeah, you need that opening to be
Yeah.
where that 24 pin is
Well,
going to
I
be.
think
on the
every
motherboard.
NZXT case, then I guess NZXT and Lean, I guess, is where it's at.
I mean, because like,
But I think MSI was one of the big companies doing that. They're trying to do that
and then
because
this
they made a
is-
whole PC and it looks super clean, dude.
This is the other thing where like the GPU, instead of a power cable, it's like a connector that goes onto the motherboard, and then that's what's supplying the power. So that way you don't have a cord going to it.
That would solve the NVIDIA like 16, 8, 12 pin fiasco.
yes.
And you can get like smaller, skinnier cases. Like
I just looked at my computer. Yeah, that would be nice.
But yeah, like I feel like you'd have to go all in on one brand. Though.
Wireless, or not wireless, but like
Like I'm only getting all MSI products, like motherboard, case, and GPU.
I think
Possibly
the industry
also-
right now is
Do
in a
they-
scramble to innovate.
Do they have any builds that they show like that?
MSI had a wireless build. Let me see if I
that
can
have the tuck wires, because it's not actually wireless. It's just like they're more hidden.
like you can't see them at all.
Yeah.
What was this one?
Industry at large.
Is that right there? Is that like?
Yeah, so they want to put the connectors in the back. That way, like everything is hidden.
Oh shit! It's propped up right there too. At the corner. Yeah, this is kind of cool.
It would be cool if everyone got on board.
Yeah, you know what though? Like this is what you're always thinking when
Look
you're
at
building
that.
a computer, right?
Look at that.
You're always going like, why the fuck don't they just put this shit in the back of the motherboard?
You know what I'm always thinking? Why does the fucking IO of the case have the tiniest little, like, plug 8 of them in? You know what I mean? Like, I got tweezers just to do it. I'm like, I got to read the book. I'm like, which one's power again?
They don't come in a brick. They
Like
just
the
come
power,
single.
the power LED,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
set. Yeah. Why is it like that, dude?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
That's
right.
what I asked.
the back of your case would just be cord.
Yeah,
and
see?
a-
This is nice. I like this. This is cool.
Then, like, if you do it right, then you get like that server rack feel where you're like, oh yeah.
Because you know how much time I spend like when I was building this computer, like just fucking
Pulling out the slack
and then
and making sure
wrapping it
nothing's
up.
twisted.
God damn, dude.
Dude, that's if you look at mine, dude, I got nothing.
Oh,
matches.
even that stuff's on the back too. Okay, that's pretty legit.
See,
Everything's
look,
on the back.
the fan headers, that's nice too. SATA. Who really is using 4 SATA ports, man?
The Plex computer.
Hey, you gotta have all those. Yeah,
The Plex
you gotta have all those hard
the
drives,
Plex
dude. You gotta-
computer is using all 4 on that ITX motherboard.
See,
Well,
now
look at-
all they have to do is eliminate the tubing, and that's it.
See, look at and now they can get rid of that cord
Look
too.
how
with
nasty
little
that
extra-
is. Yes, look
I
at
know,
this
fucking
GPU
ugly,
cord.
dude. Hey, that's
At
my
least for
case,
those,
though.
you could buy the RGB.
Oh, that's
clip.
not my case. Never mind.
Is that the height case? Is that the height case the only one that does that corner right now, or
I
no?
don't know if this is the height one though.
Okay. Oh, someone
This
else
is
is doing it
MSI.
then.
Oh, I'm gonna go lime green with my
But
life.
yeah, look at that, dude. It's like so satisfying. Up front, out back, it's like business as usual. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you still have
Yeah,
the
I like
AIO
this. This is good.
tubes.
That's what I'm saying. That's the next thing that needs to go.
Just have it all hardline.
Yeah, just have it all underwater. Fuck it,
Yeah.
dude. The last step. to
Mineral
building a
water
computer-
aquarium case.
Just put it in the. Just put the fucking
But
liquid.
look,
in
what
it.
about these cords?
That's
We don't
ridiculous.
need all
dude.
that. I do like the fans on that though. They made that look. It's probably because the camera lens and the shutter speed, but that looks sick.
Is this open to the general public?
That's what I didn't know. Like, if you could
You know
just
what?
go in,
It probably is, but who's going to Taipei from America unless you're?
I mean, I was
sponsored?
about to ask you guys. You guys want to go to Taipei? What the-
because again, like, Paul also did like a vlog of him going to Taipei.
Uh-huh.
I was like, do you get to just walk in? I'm trying to find that video real quick. Because it looked like it was just in a mall.
Noctua had an announcement. They're updating some fans, dude. I might be re-upping on some Noctua fans soon.
Oh yeah, like their big ass cooler,
big-
their air cooler.
Oh, dude, that thing looks like it'll solve like world hunger, dude. This shit is huge. It's so big that it doesn't fit in. I don't own a computer case that'll fit it, man.
Let me try. and
Which
find
I want the new Dan case S4 or C4. Oh my goodness.
it. You don't want that new fractal?
No, the
The-
Fractal Terra looks
Yeah.
good, dude. But I would not get
It
the
just
green.
looks
Everyone
like a
wants the
sandwich
green right
case
now.
with wood.
Yeah, oh, no, it's got the glowing doors,
Whoa,
dude.
what is this?
The sides
Oh,
go.
it's just like-
Oh, damn! What kind of building is this, dude?
Yeah, we
We in
should just go to
Taipei,
Taipei,
man.
dude.
That's where they make Godzilla.
So yeah, like it
RGB
looked
chair.
like he just walked into a mall and then like
This is probably like their thing. This portion is like the PC district of Taipei.
and then people were just leaving. They were
Oh,
kids.
maybe it is. They just walk. There's
It's
no
like-
badge. I don't see any badges.
It's like Fam Bam of like
But it's the most high tech fam.
yeah, a Fam Bam of PC gaming. Dude.
It's like the one place we would want to
ROG
be at.
phone.
I don't see it. I don't see
Cyber
unless they're
Cafe.
like
They're
there's
chipped.
all these kids just playing fucking Fortnite.
right. I don't think this was a closed event. This is straight up open.
So that is Computex in
And- oh, do you-
Taipei.
I wonder if you get to buy stuff here too. Man,
Yeah, I'm sure you could. Or
ROG phones, probably. I wish that they were not.
I want the Diablo ROG phone just to have it, but I'm not paying. I'm not
I
paying
want
that
any
price for it.
ROG phone except they have that giant vent, and I know I'm gonna get like water and dirt in it. Like, damn it.
How much is a Diablo phone right now? I
Real
just last time
quick.
I saw it was for $1,500.
before we move on, huge endorsement. Paul's Hardware. Go check out his YouTube channel.
Heck yeah.
Pretty good. He's not a bad guy,
You should also press this button right here, like I just did.
like he just did. Thank you, Nerdivore, for your support.
Not sponsored.
But shout out.
Next up, we have the Worldwide Developers Conference keynote for Apple today. It was at 10 a.m. And I don't know, you guys are the Mac people, so whatever you can input on this. But first thing they announced was the 15-inch MacBook Air.
which is nice because they were all 13, and I felt like they were too small. They're already
Yeah.
thin, but they felt too small.
The MacBook Air is such a good buy too because it has an M2 chip in it. That thing does not get hot at all. Like
Yeah, it's super quiet. Like there's
fanless.
Yeah.
it's super quiet. It doesn't get that hot. You can
I
bring
have
it
the-
everywhere, dude. Because
I have the
MacBook Pros are
I was gonna say I have the M2 MacBook Pro and I use it for work. I'm like laying down on my bed and
It's like
there's no
heavy, right?
heat. It's heavy, but there's no heat is what I'm saying. Like if you were to put like I don't know, any other computer on your bed, there's so much heat being generated
Your
there.
fucking
I think it also
Alienware?
helps like the whole
Yeah,
body.
my Alienware, exactly.
Like the whole body's aluminum. I think that helps
Yeah.
a little bit.
I'm
lot of it.
just gonna say this right now for productivity, working, and like just all that kind of stuff. MacBook Pro is my go-to, or MacBook Air but I would probably want to get the Pro. But my MacBook is my favorite go-to laptop for that kind of stuff, and then obviously gaming is whatever. But yeah, this has been my favorite laptop for the last couple of years, actually.
Speaking of gaming, before we continue on, they showed Hideo Kojima, the Metal Gear guy, at this thing, and then they're like, he's porting Death Stranding to Mac. I was like, that's cool, but that game's been out for like 5 years now.
Dude, what if they get Marathon, dude?
Sure,
Like Sony's like, here,
bring
you
it
can
back
have
to
it.
Apple, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I tried light gaming on my MacBook Pro. It's not made for that, dude.
they were saying they were developing more tools for game developers to port
Okay.
their games over more easily to Mac.
Yeah, what is the hurdle there? Is it like a software thing? It's not hardware.
It's the M2. It's their chip. Developing for that whole chipset or their version of it.
Because I don't think they have like a dedicated GPU in there.
It's all built into that
All
chip.
into the M2, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is being available today.
They have Apple Arcade though.
They got Ninja Turtles on Apple
Ninja
Arcade.
Turtles.
It starts at $12.99 for the MacBook
That's the
Air
only.
15
That's
inch.
the only shitty part about Macs though is the price.
How long do they last? Because I think Sabrina's lasted like 5 to 7
I
years,
had a
man.
2016 MacBook Pro.
Look,
and
that's 7 years, dude.
Yeah. It's still Jillian still is using it. It's still running strong.
And then next up,
Mac
they
Studio,
had
I believe.
the
Yup.
Mac Studio
Ooh.
with the M2 Ultra. And then that's up
This
to
time
a
it didn't scare me.
76 core GPU, I guess, yeah. And then 24 core CPU.
Dude, the difference between Max and Ultra is thousands of dollars, by the way.
Yeah.
I think
or
Pro.
hundreds.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Ma-
Ultra.
yeah,
Max
yeah,
and
yeah.
Ultra, yeah. But, yeah, this seems cool.
Don't be fooled though, because some of this stuff is not stock. So, like
It's
10
Bigger
gig
and faster.
10 gig Ethernet is not
No.
like that's an option you have to add.
And it doesn't have 76. That's
Yeah,
an Ultra. That's a $5,000 computer right there.
And what did these start at? These start
And then you
at-
got to buy the 8K
They probably
display,
started at
by
like
the way.
32.
No, these
And
start
the
at
8K
2,000.
display is $8,000. Huh? How much
Yeah.
does it start off at?
2,000.
2,000. That's your
But then-
24 core.
That's probably like 8 gigs of RAM.
8 gigs around. Exactly. Exactly.
It's
dude.
up to 192, but no, for 2,000, you're getting 8.
Yeah, that's how MacBook Pro. That's you get 16, or if you want to go 32, you have to get the Ultra.
And you're getting
chip.
128 gigs of storage, not no 8 or terabytes. But
Yeah.
this is the
Oh, it's on Ventura.
Mac Studio. This is available next week, starting at 2,000. And then if you want to
Your
spend
YouTube will be littered with reviews for like a week.
$7,000,
$69.99, baby.
They got the cheese grater back.
Mac Pro, again with Ultra.
Only Ultra, by the way. Only Ultra.
And you could support up to 6 Pro display XDRs, because
That's
that's-
$60,000 right there.
That is 8K per display.
That's what I'm saying. 60,000 in monitors plus the 70.
Oh, look at you could rack mount it. That's sick, actually.
Wait, these are the displays where like the base is just $1,000, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
if you want the Vesa, then there's that. But then if you want the base, yeah. But dang, they're rack mountable. That is sick.
I probably would never buy one of these though, even if I had the money.
Only a company would buy.
I don't know. Yeah, if this was your profession and your business was making like 6 figures a year.
But I mean, obvious. Yeah, I mean, if the whole thing,
or you as a person were making 6 figures off of what you did on a computer, you'd be buying one of these.
Yeah, don't worry. Nerdivore will get one next year. So
yeah, there you go.
Because I feel like someone did the math on it, and they like compared to their setup, which they said it was like a mediocre setup. I think just in render time of video editing, they saved like 45 hours a year. Like I don't know how they did the math.
Yeah,
but they did the
but
math.
You can get the
like,
studio and probably get the same results. I think.
Yeah. I mean, you can get the same results. It's just at this point, dude. I think it's all about time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think even the Mac Mini can give you same results.
So yeah,
just more time.
But
also, fun note about this thing is I think the wheels, the caster wheels for this thing is like $100.
$1,000.
You're like everything's $1,000.
Everything's $1,000 of Mac, dude. Everything. It just starts right there. Point of entry is $2,000.
Yeah. Well, this one starts at $7,000. So,
but rack mountable, that is
imagine
cool.
what you're gonna get with that, and then
what do you get? I mean, what do you get for
the one?
What is the stock? I'm looking this up right now. I just want to see. It starts at $7,000, right?
I think it only might have 2 variations, and I think it might be memory.
Yeah, it probably.
Let me look.
Mac.
Learn more. Starting 6/13. Their website is too hardcore for my computer.
Too much scrolling. Can you give me a table of contents on the side, please?
Oh my gosh! And then my 1080p monitor can't fit the whole website.
Oh
dude.
shit! Okay, so you have to buy one or the other, the rack-mounted version or
the
desktop version.
And they got the fucking
I'm just gonna pay monthly on this, $700 a month.
Yeah, dude.
No, not a big deal. Yeah. All right, so I'm configuring up to like the max here. And we are at it's the same as the one I checked 10 years ago. It's still $10,000.
Oh, see, that's pretty good then.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, in terms of
because you're getting better dollar performance per dollar.
Yeah, it's still around 10. It's 11. It's $11,000 right now for the all maxed out. Let's see, like just the base spec though. Base spec with 64 gigs of RAM, 24 cores, 32 GPU cores. You're at $7,000.
Right.
Oh, it comes with a Magic Mouse. Nice.
Ooh,
and a keyboard with Touch ID.
What a deal!
What a deal! Okay, $400. You're right, Norman, for the wheels.
Is it? No, I said 100.
Oh.
But damn, 400.
You were still in the hundreds. It's fine.
You're still under 1,000.
Yeah, you're still under 1,000. What is this? Oh, the iOS 17.
Oh, so this update looks cool, but I don't know how far back they're rolling these. How far back the phones they're rolling these back to? But you get call banners, item sharing, and
live
standby mode. Oh, live voicemail, and then
improved
name drops.
Correct.
Oh, is that like business card
FaceTime
drops?
voicemails.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, dude.
So like, oh, you didn't answer? Here's my dick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like using walkie-talkie, but with video.
I accidentally added my boss walkie-talkie. He asked me this morning. He's like, "Hey, were you trying to walkie-talkie me?" And I was like, "Nah,
no.
That was totally an accident."
Okay. But I think the coolest thing is probably like contact posters is something we should have had a long time ago. I don't know why we never had it, but it looks cool.
What is name dropping? Is that business cards?
Kind of.
I think it's like
if you're trying to share your phone
NFC
number.
contacts.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Like-
cool.
It's like bump.
The example they were showing was like, when you used to get someone else's new phone number, they'd have to type it in. Now you could just bump. And it's like,
Yeah.
I guess, cool.
Oh, dude, imagine like, hey, where you keep your phone in your back pocket and you guys bump each other. You're like, yeah,
And then
me and my best
I don't have
friend.
a slide for it, but there's Mac OS changes.
Oh, Mac OS changes.
And there's
Where is it here? I had it.
Watch OS changes too.
Watch OS
Yeah.
changes with like
And iPad
cycling
OS.
stuff.
Mac OS is coming out with Mac OS Sonoma.
Mm-hmm.
Watch OS has it looks like call posters
so
and
excited.
more clocks.
I will
iPad
say
OS.
though, since I've switched to the Mac universe, I don't know. Everything's just a little bit better.
Yeah, well, you know, it's
I'm
not
just
better.
saying.
It's easier.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's easier.
Like everything.
Yeah, it's like
the
simple.
same ecosystem. Yeah.
Like my phone now tells me my wallet's somewhere else. I'm just saying. I don't know.
You know
Wait,
what
what?
is creepy though? When my phone connects to my car via Bluetooth, I get a thing on my watch saying, "Hey, you're 15 minutes from home."
Yeah, I get that's really convenient. But if you have the Apple Wallet, it tells you like when your wallet's dropped off and where it's at. So if someone stole it, you know where they're at.
I guess. Get a chain wallet.
Yeah, just get a chain wallet. Yeah, just
Get
a
one
chain
from
wallet.
Hot Topic. Go to Hot Topic and get a chain wallet.
Fuck, dude, $600 a month for a computer. That is wow.
Just pay the 10 grand up front, man.
Whoa.
We never talked about them, but there's those sunglasses where you plug them in. What are they called? The something
O2,
airs.
Yeah, that was on Linus.
Like everyone had them for a little bit there, but they're not readily available in the States. But they're like $800, and they straight up. You have to tether to HDMI mini something,
yeah.
and it's like straight up there.
Because it's like to your phone, right?
Yeah.
Like
people are using them on switches.
Yeah, anything that HDMI, I think.
Steam Decks. Everyone was using for those.
But yeah, crazy.
Well, so Norman, are you gonna get it? You gonna get one?
Maybe second gen. Because how much extra are you paying for the first gen early adopter, first gen Apple? You know what I mean?
$3,000.
You think so? You think it's worth? You think that's worth $1,000 then?
No,
or
no,
$500
I'm just saying the base, like whatever that was.
Yeah.
Something similar is $500.
Do you think so? That's like, a lot. I don't know, but I'd have to. I'd say you have to. If you should go to Best Buy, and if they have one, tell us what the difference is. If there is a difference, be like, nah, there's no difference.
They were 4K displays, right?
I think they said it's 4K display per eye.
Like if they come out with a second gen, they could come out with a cheaper one where it's like 1080p displays.
Or the next one's gonna be 8K displays in your eyeballs.
That too.
Or you can feel.
Kind of like tone it down on the display.
Yeah.
Just to make it
look.
more
I don't know,
for
dude.
people to get more
But what if
people
for them the display wasn't the hard part? They're like, no, that shit's easy. They're like, the hardest part is
like making their chips smaller.
The ones with with controllers instead of
yeah. The hard part is like getting it to look at your hands. You know what I mean? Because Apple already makes an 8K display, and they're like, yeah, we got 8K displays. So that's not hard for us.
They just put it in the shrink ray, and then boom, you got it in the glasses.
They're like, we got a computer that'll run 6 8K displays. That's not hard for us. But they're like, what's hard is fucking CGI your mouth when you talk.
For me, I hope
that is pretty cool though.
Like this, like re-jump starts VR development.
Yeah, the VR
get some
race,
good shit on like PSVR 2, and then maybe I'll get one.
Because you're like.
Let
me get a good game on PSVR 2 or
right
get PSVR 3 going right now. Let me know.
Yeah, because
the masses use Apple. You know what I mean?
Disney coming up with ideas for this new Vision Pro, where it's like, oh, you're watching Mandalorian. You can have like something showing you stats on this planet or this person.
Oh, like what if you get a HUD while you're watching? Yeah, like a remember VH1 pop-up videos where you get like the fucking Snapple fun facts
and then
during a music video like that, dude.
That was Star Wars. There's Marvel stuff, Pirates of the Caribbean. Like those all seem like carnival rides in a way, yeah. But like if it furthers development like for VR space, like I think that's cool. Like,
will the Quest Pro give me like ultimate desktop space?
Mm-hmm. It's very similar.
Can I play Overwatch?
I don't know what the specs though are. Yeah, you can play. You can tether.
Can I play competitive gaming at more than 60 frames?
No, because you're wired in USB-C. You can do it that way. It all depends because it's all flat, so it's not like you have to move your head around or anything.
Oh, true that. Dang, I want to try VR now.
Oh, I have you can try
PC
one if you
VR.
want. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me see if yeah. Let me talk to my coworker.
Working in it is cool, but like the Oculus, wearing that for a long time trying to work is just like too. It's heavy. It's front heavy.
Wait, is the only way to play Gran Turismo in VR to get the PlayStation VR?
Yeah. But you
I'm
can
not gonna
play
play
it
that game in
Assetto
VR.
Corsa.
I know, but I can't play Assetto. You know what? Noah likes Assetto Corsa Compensione more than GT7.
Yeah, we have a couple here just sitting here. You can try it out.
You know what though? I did not pay attention too much, and this is my bad, I guess. But about Vision OS, it says tap your fingers together to make a selection. Flick to scroll. How you know? How you know?
Yeah.
You can already do that though in the Oculus.
Can you? Yeah. That's crazy. See, look, I know nothing about your world, man. It's all alien to me. And then the microphones must be pretty good because you're like, hey Siri, look up IKEA gaming desk. And it's like, all right, girl, what you want?
But you know that's what like Apple's notorious for, right? It's like all the shit that they put in their products, it already exists, but for whatever reason they have some kind of magic they put on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. That's why everything's synergistic.
Yeah.
It's that alien they have like locked up in the underground.
Yep. Yeah.
Underneath their like UFO.
Steve Jobs is
campus.
still alive down there under the UFO campus. You're right, dude.
All right.
All right.
That was Apple. So got some new things to buy. Start saving, I guess, for the Mac Pro.
I know Agrificer's getting it.
Yeah, dude. It's perfect with his 3090 or whatever the fuck.
And his two 4K displays. He's already there. He's already halfway there.
All right. In terms of entertainment, Netflix has updated their sharing policy here in America.
Yeah.
So,
wait, is it NA only?
No, they had those tester countries like
I like
Canada.
how the smiley faces on there were kind of derpy too.
Where, yeah.
Right there, like. Doop, 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 doop.
But yeah, say you're at home and then you had a brother or sister or another family member that lives in an apartment across the country or in the same city. They're gonna have to pay $7.99 if they're not on the, I guess, determined home base Wi-Fi IP address.
Yeah, it's based on your Wi-Fi,
which is weird because Netflix doesn't work on this monitor anymore, the Samsung.
No,
because it's like, oh, you need to put in your email and all that shit. But it still works on the TV outside, so I don't know like how well they're really tracking all that. So,
but isn't the same? Why? Oh, is it not the your house
I'm
is
not
not the hub?
base.
Okay.
Yeah, because why would I pay for Netflix?
Exactly. Yeah.
What's the rule? You got to be. Is it still the same? Like you got to be connected to the Wi-Fi at least once a month or every 30 days.
You know what I wish they would do here though is if you did want to add a family member and they did want to get on your plan, that the prompt would be on their end. Like, hey, you want to access Bobo's fucking Netflix account? You should start paying $7.99 instead of
like give me
$25.
your credit card.
Yeah, give me your credit card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I gotta step out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say goodnight.
All right. What, can you leave it on?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on.
All right.
Bye-bye.
I just need to put a derp face. Fuck.
We'll wrap it up quick. We'll wrap it up quick.
And yeah, that sucks, but whatever. I don't pay for Netflix.
Yeah.
I still remember I let you borrow something and then you activated Netflix and it charged me. I forgot what it was. It was like a PS3 or something. It was like when we were first hanging out and I was like, what the fuck? I got charged for Netflix.
Oh, dang.
And I was like, well, I got a month of Netflix now. I'm going to watch House of Cards.
I think we were trying to sign into our account probably and we accidentally like I don't know. Whatever. My bad.
It was like, no, that was like way back, like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But it was like super funny because I was like, what the fuck? When did I buy Netflix? I'm just watching TV. Other entertainment news, we got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse that opened last Friday. It's doing really well. It made 120 million on the first weekend.
Jesse Hendo said he cried watching this movie.
Really?
That must be that good.
It's the second biggest box office this year. The first one goes to Super Mario Brothers. So I guess this year's a big on animation. And yeah, we got or is that the next story? No, not yet. But yeah, I guess Fast and the Furious is not doing that well, but as it should.
Yeah. I mean, come on. It probably made its quota though, right? I'm pretty sure.
It probably did, yeah. It probably did. But if you didn't already know, The Rock is coming back. He was the mid-credits ending for this movie, for Fast X. The Rock is being... who said he wasn't going to work with Vin Diesel and all those guys anymore. He has come back. And
he got his Moana canceled, and then boom, this is it.
They're still making Moana.
They're still making... I mean,
I think
he's
they
not
just
in
got
it,
a
though.
director for it.
Yeah.
But he's getting a spin-off movie again for his Hobbs character, and it's supposed to bridge between Fast X and Fast X Part 2, which I think is supposed to be coming out in 2025. But I wonder if this movie will somehow delay it now. But yeah. Cool. The Rock. I've had my opinions on The Rock on this podcast, so take it as you will. But this week, stuff you could check out, we got Transformers Rise of the Beasts.
Are you watching this in the theater, by the way?
Yeah, I might as well.
Is this in D
box? Brandon, Thursday. I think it's at 3.
Is this in D box? Like,
Probably.
do you get to ride on fucking Optimus Prime's back?
I forgot.
While he's swinging through trees.
I was joking around with someone at work, like, they're like, dude, Optimus Prime never dies. I'm like, yeah, dude, he's like the Dom Toretto of Transformers. What are you talking about? So,
did he ever die in the series though? Like, I mean, I have no idea about the lore. I guess I have to look it up.
I feel like he like somehow dies, but then gets brought back in a stronger form. Like, I remember when he was the gorilla in Beast Wars, and then he came back as like a super truck thing.
Hold on for a sec. So is his consciousness like downloaded into this beast mode, or are there like multiple Optimus Primes?
I think there's multiple Primes, but I think there's just one Optimus.
Okay.
Like, I think Prime is like the super bloodline of Autobots.
Of robots. Okay.
It's
like the Max version, except for the Pro, or versus the Pro version of Max. It's the super evolved version. You'll have to find out and watch it, man. I'm gonna watch this too, but I'm gonna wait for this to come out on the P.
Yeah, it'll be on the P once. I'm gonna give it a month.
Yeah, this is for sure gonna be on there. Is Mark Wahlberg in this one?
No. I don't even know who
people?
like the randos.
Whoa, who are these people? All right, we won't talk about them. We'll just keep.
Like, I don't know if John Cena is supposed to be in this one because it's like Bumblebee's in it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you'll let us know the review, and then I'm gonna look forward to it later on.
So that is on Friday, and then also on Friday, if you don't want to go to the movie theater, on Hulu, there's gonna be Flamin' Hot. This is the story of the guy that made Flamin' Hot Cheetos at the Cheeto factory. So,
and apparently he was just a janitor.
Yeah.
It could happen, you guys.
So if you're a big fan of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, check
I'm
it out.
actually going to be watching this. I'm going to go buy a bag of Hot Cheetos and watch this.
And eat it while you're watching it.
Yeah. With milk.
Terms of episodic stuff you can watch. Starting today on Fox, there's this new reality show, like Survivor reality show called Stars on Mars. It's like William Shatner takes a bunch of celebrities to Mars and then they have to like do missions and be the last surviving member on Mars. I don't know.
Funny part is
Norman was super excited.
It's not
about
fake.
He sent me a TikTok. I was super excited to talk about it. So, I think some of the celebrities that were on here: Marshawn Lynch, always funny, Ronda Rousey, and then William Shatner, and a bunch of other celebrities. So, starts on Fox today. Should be going on throughout the summer. And then there's a miniseries documentary regarding Arnold Schwarzenegger. It starts on June 7th on Netflix. I kind of
want to watch this. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Like,
we're gonna find out all the drugs he used to do, but who cares?
You know,
about his illegitimate son. Yeah.
But yeah, that's starting June 7th on Netflix, Arnold. And then in terms of video games, we got one big release this week. Today, you can start playing Diablo 4.
Yep.
One
day early for some reason.
Yeah. They're like, fuck it, man. We didn't break the servers. Go ahead. So
there was some lagging though. As soon as 4:00 hit, that's when it was released here today in San Diego or on our side of the world. I lagged out and had a whole bunch of stuttering going on. So yeah, it did affect the servers, but they patched it already.
Maybe you might see Anthony streaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream this weekend. I just couldn't because I didn't need to focus on the race, but I'll be doing that this weekend.
If you want to maybe join him, leave a comment on the YouTube video or something and let him know. Other stuff that's going on this week, we have Summer Game Fest. This is like the Sony showcase, but it's like a bunch of other gaming companies. This will be on at Thursday at 12. So be prepared to hear about it next podcast. We also have the Xbox Game Showcase on Sunday at 10 a.m.
Immediately following the Starfield Direct. Okay.
Yes. They will spend quite a bit of time talking about Starfield to hype you up for. Hopefully it doesesn't get delayed again. Dude.
How much are we betting that they're going to show the same exact the street or gameplay videos
from last
but
year?
They're just gonna be like, but you can do new stuff.
And then, we had to take this out, and then everyone's gonna be up in arms.
It's just like Skyrim with guns, you guys.
Within space.
Within space.
So maybe I might live stream that, live react to it here on the channel.
Just don't do it on YouTube. Yeah, I'll
do it on YouTube.
yeah, we're gonna get banned. I'm down to do it on Sunday though. Yeah, let's set that up.
Yeah, I think we did it last year too. So that will be happening on Sunday, and then there's also an Ubisoft one on Monday. So probably talk about Assassin's Creed on that one.
And Rayman Rabbids.
Rabbids and
I'm
Division.
just joking. That's still a thing.
And what else do they have?
Ubisoft.
That freaking
that extreme. I have all the extreme games.
Oh yeah, the
island of extreme
snowboard
sports
turns into biking into wingsuits.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about those 3 events for gaming next week. And then if you're out there and you want to try to find the One Ring, I think we talked about it a month ago.
There are companies,
but Magic the Gathering is having a Lord of the Rings set, and one of the rare cards is a single copy of the One Ring that's all in, I think, Elven speak. That's how it differentiates from all the other copies of this card. And yeah, people are putting a bounty out there, and hopefully we can send it to the the volcano.
Yeah,
What's the volcano
dude,
called over there?
this is literally Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory's The Golden Ticket. I mean, there's only one of these, but
Yeah.
and if someone finds it, like, how mad do you think the world would be if the guy just actually brings it to a volcano and throws it in there?
Dude, that's super lore, and hopefully he gets like paid. Like, I mean, they're putting a bounty on it, so.
Do you think though that magic would? Do you think all? Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Right, they did this so people can buy a fuckload of packs. Right,
Yeah.
they're gonna make a whole bunch of money doing this.
Yep.
So if someone did burn the card, do you think they would put it back into circulation?
No.
Okay, they would have some type of integrity.
Yeah, I think to keep the mystique about it, yeah, they wouldn't then create another one.
Yeah,
Unless like
the fans.
this is a tease for Lord of the Rings 2, or you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is actually a storyline. Like Saruman comes back and has a new
Through
ring.
magic. He's a planeswalker. Oh shit, is he a planeswalker?
They have some of the spoilers for the set. I haven't really taken a look at it, but yeah, I think there's a Sauron card, a Gandalf card. I don't know if
I saw the Gandalf card. He was just a regular wizard, but yeah, I wonder if they're gonna make any of those planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Saruman would be perfect for that.
But yeah, all right.
If you find the card, send it over to us. We'll make sure it gets graded and sent out, and then just let us know.
That's gonna do it for us. Again, you could maybe catch us doing live streams of the the gaming
Xbox
showcases. I will be continuing Persona. Anthony will be playing Diablo. Norman might try to play
be playing
Overwatch.
or Diablo.
Or Diablo after he gets sucked in by Anthony here.
I'm gonna be the devil on his shoulder.
It's like, come on, just play. Just play. All right. But we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Peace.
Bye bye.